Hello and welcome back to the Xbox Cast. Wait, no, we're not the Xbox Cast. I don't know why I say that. Welcome back to the Rando stream. Sorry, I've been watching you guys on Wednesday nights. I got used to saying that in the many years we were doing that show.
I like the free advertising
We're
though.
clumped in good company, right?
Yeah.
Yes. No, we are the Rando stream. We're slightly different to the Xbox Cast. We go TTRPG, not Xbox gaming, but it's still me and Lee and occasionally Kyle. But today we don't have Kyle. We have our very favourite American host called Rockets. So hello, Rockets.
Thank you for that lovely introduction. Our favorite American host, I appreciate it.
We have had some American hosts, but you're definitely the best.
Well,
Oh,
that's
they
awesome.
look
Oh
at
my
that!
gosh.
What a compliment.
I'm gonna have to fit through that door later. My head's gonna be this big. Good pull real
And
hard.
as usual, our other favourite British host, Mr. Lee. How are you going?
I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. Funny Sunday's always funny because I end up going doing stuff and going, oh no, I've got to get back. I end up kind of just being.
You are British?
Yeah, he's
Oh my
British.
gosh. I was like trying to put it together. I was like, why do you guys sound so different?
Oh yeah, yes, I'm English. Yes,
Yes.
Oh, okay.
that's funny. So you thought I was Kiwi too, did you? That's really funny.
Yeah, that's what I thought, yeah.
Oh, wow. No, we've got main people on this one is Kiwi, English, South African, and American. It's a wide circle.
Nice.
Yes. So today we are jumping back into Cthulhu Awakens. The whole mythos-inspired investigative type adventures. We are going to be doing one off a book I got for Christmas called Things We Leave Behind.
Christmas
Although
Cthulhu.
that is looking Christmas Cthulhu, yes. It was sent to me by a friend of mine, Krister. He runs the game store in Napier.
Yes.
And this is Call of Cthulhu Modern Era adventures. They are often very dark. This one is a very dark adventure, so it's not quite YouTube compatible, so I have rewritten it to be a bit more YouTube friendly. It does go into some dark themes. The key one is obviously child kidnapping, but I have cut out most of the rest of the stuff because it's dark. It's just really, brilliant twists in it. So to begin with, let's go with our usual thing of creating characters. We have Rando 2.1, as this is the second season and it's the first Cthulhu Awakens one. And we have Rando 2.2. Who would want to be who?
I'll be 2.1 as Rocket's been very quiet.
I'll be 2.2. I'm already 2.2, I think.
Okay, cool. In that case, we can, what did I do? Play handouts, there we go. Character creation, let me show the players the thing there. And we will start with 2.1. So we can always ignore the concept because we don't have a concept. Everything's random. If you're not used to this channel, we basically create completely randomized characters and we are just stuck with what they are. Often for Lee, they are terrible, yet he gets decent roles. Yes. So, abilities.
If I roll well, it's normally a bad sign. That's normally how it works.
Yeah.
I just remember that I loved the last time when we were playing this. We got this massive laser gun. We thought we killed the dude, but no. It's like
No.
both halves of him started attacking us.
And we're like, run, run, run. Get out of here.
Yes.
Run.
That would be the... Oh, what one was that?
That was the one with the boat.
For Halloween. Yep.
Yeah.
Was it
Halloween,
The
was it?
doctors' names now.
Yeah, it was a Halloween
We
one.
went underwater in between.
That's right. Yeah, the thing. We were on a boat that sunk. We went in a sub down to the water. And then people kept
Underwater
not
base.
dying. Dead people were not dead.
Not dying.
Yeah.
I had
That's
fish
one.
hands.
You had fish
we
hands.
We lost
yeah.
our guest. Who was our special guest?
Malcolm Shepherd, writer and
Malcolm,
creator of this book. He is Canadian, from what I hear.
It was really cool.
I
playing
won't hold
with
that
us.
against him though.
And then he sacrificed himself to save us.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so abilities. Let's start with you, Lee. I haven't checked to see if the randomization things work, so
Yes.
your ability score is 1 for accuracy.
Oh, 3. 3 for
That's not
communication. Oh, 1, 2. Oh, wait a minute. This is much higher than my last roll.
What is happening here?
I don't know. I'm scared. Oh, 3 for intelligence.
Oh wow.
Oh, whoa. Oh, 3 for
I feel like my
perception.
character's gonna be really low.
And
Oh,
1
no.
for strength. And then 3 for willpower. This is
What
ridiculous.
is this? Okay, so
is
accuracy
awesome.
1, communication 3, constitution 1, dexterity 2, fighting 1, intelligence 3, perception 3, strength 1, willpower 3.
Wow.
That is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's an 18 level character.
What did I roll last time? 6 or 7, was it?
5.
5.
Wow.
Wow, 18's up there.
18 is what you'd expect a level 5 character to sit at on
Oh.
statistical average. Yeah,
I get bonuses too now, so.
you do. Okay, so we are going with our social class lower roller. So are you an outsider?
Middle?
You are middle class.
Oh, middle. Not bad, not bad.
Not bad at all. So you can be an academic, a trade, or an urbanite.
Urbanite, please.
Urbanite. Okay. So social class.
These
is that.
rolls are suspiciously high.
I don't know what is happening. I am sorry.
No, it's good.
Okay, so as an urbanite, you start off with resources of 4, which you have that as a base. You start off with 0 bonds. Nobody loves you, but nobody hates you.
That's
Which
fine.
is always good. You get another communication, putting your communication up to
4. Holy. Okay.
Wow. Yep. You get an option of communication etiquette, which that is what it is. Communication etiquette. So you know how to talk to people well. And now your talents is either going to be 1, 2, 3 for affluent, 4, 5, 6 for contacts.
Contacts.
Contacts. Okay, so contacts is your ability to find help in unlikely places. Going to be pretty good for this particular one.
Oh, there you go.
Now you've gotten. It says academic table roll. That's actually urbanite table roll. But roll a 2d6 for me, please. That is 6, which
Oh,
gives
that's
you
amazing.
communication persuasion.
That's
Wow.
perfect.
That is indeed. Far out. Well, let's go to our profession. I'm thinking we just do an instant profession.
Okay.
Right, that's right.
Sorry, I had to find the roller. Sorry. Just run down.
That's down the
Investigator.
Invest-
Oh, just amazing. Okay, cool.
Oh, right.
This is basically, if I was
Okay.
going to pick a character, this is the character I'd pick.
This is
for doing
the
this.
exact character custom built for this particular adventure. I don't believe it. This is too perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so you find things for a living. Roll for me a 1d6.
Come on, be a 1. Be 1 or 2. Come on, be low. Yes! Investigation. Investigation,
Forensics
communication.
would actually help, but both investigation.
Oh,
would help as
investigation,
well.
you know. Talent or
Yep, okay,
contacts or...
that's
So
how
I've already got contacts, so it's observation. There you go.
It doesn't matter. You can get contacts at a higher level, but observation is
Ah,
always good.
okay.
Observation is you notice things others do not. If you fail a perception test with a focus, you can re-roll it. You don't have any perception tests, but that's all right. And now you do get 2 bonds. So we'll go into your, let's go G player notes. There we go. Plus 2 bonds. All right, easy peasy. Let's go over to your drive. What drives you?
Working out how people got killed or kidnapped. There you go.
Okay, so
Drive roller.
yep.
Visionary.
Visionary.
Okay, what does that mean? 6 again, though. I've rolled so many 6s.
Okay, with this one here, you get a +1 perception, or what is dreamer? Okay, it's a +1
Plus 1 perception, so I've got 4 perception now. I've got 4 perception and 4 communication.
Wow. And now
It's
you
gonna have
get an
to-
improvement of either 2 bonds or an extra 2 resources. That'll be 1d6 again, and that is +2
Resources.
to your
Oh,
resources.
6 resources as well. Wow. This is a super character.
This honestly is, yeah. This is amazing. Okay. What I'm thinking, for the sheer fun of it, let's level this character up to level 2. So if I go player handouts, character options, equipment, I'm just trying to work out where the level up is, but basically level up is, I think it is, no, it's health, toughness and speed, bonds, blah, blah, blah. Level up is you get to increase one focus, you get to increase an ability, and you get a talent. No health, however.
What? Okay. Increase one ability. So I just go communication 5 or just go perception
You
5?
can.
I might as well just go communication crazy and then boost up investigation, maybe.
You can't do investigation until you hit level 7, so I'd recommend a perception focus.
Oh, I can add a perception. Oh, yeah. So add a perception focus. Yes. Perfect.
Okay. Player handouts. If we go to character notes, stunts, talents, focuses, I will share that with you. Now, if we go to perception focuses, so under perception focuses, you have empathy, hearing, searching, seeing, smelling, tasting, survival, touch, tracking.
Do we go tracking? Or searching? Rockets?
Searching.
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 Let's find stuff.
Yeah. A full perception with searching. I think that would be helpful.
Especially with your ability to, search for things. Rerolls on searching.
Yeah, reroll and searching as well. Oh, that's going to annoy the hell out of you.
It is indeed. Right. Okay, last thing is a talent. You get to basically give yourself a new talent.
Can you give me the options, please? Sorry, I closed the screen because I was...
I have not written them in, so
Oh.
I can't. I know.
Well,
so
this is very slack.
Talents.
That's a
You have
first.
affluent, bookworm, bootlegger, brawling, contacts, dreamer, emergency care, aesthete, expertise, hard case, improvisation, inspire, intrigue, knowledge, linguistics, living on the fringe, maker, membership, misdirect, observation, overwhelm, pinpoint, accuracy, pistol style, rifle style, scouting, single weapon.
Okay,
area
whoa.
practice, and
So which ones are relevant for my investigation superstar here?
I would.
What one
almost
will annoy
say
you the most?
Expertise and focus.
Sorry, say again. Which one?
Expertise focus.
And what does that do?
Okay, you get a +1 on any focus, so that could increase your investigation. That's all you get at level 1.
Let's do that.
Okay, so you want that in investigation?
Yes.
Sweet. We go talents, expertise, investigation. And we are done. Right, we put you to level 2. So all we need now is a name, and we need a icon for you.
So this is just human, yeah? Human. What's it? What era? What era is it?
Modern.
Oh, modern. Okay.
Modern human investigator. Also, do you want equipment? I mean,
I want. Well, I've got high. I'm going male, female, male. For I'm male as well.
male?
Yes. Well, I'm kind of got some money, so I should have some decent equipment.
I mean, you will have as standard. Let's see, did I create items? Basically, you'll have as standard laptop, notebook, camera, that sort of stuff. Basic things would be: do you want a weapon?
I'd like a sidearm, maybe. I don't know if this is allowed.
Sidearm?
Yeah, just a pistol or
Yes, you can
something.
have sidearm.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I have given you that. For some weird reason, all my icons have also gone, so let me just put back in the icons. Go back one, and then I go to my icons, scroll down to weapons, go pistols, and what type of pistol do you want it? Semi-automatic, a revolver, a stun gun, Desert Eagle, what type?
I think just a standard revolver, something that's kind of concealable almost.
Sweet, one revolver.
But I'm thinking like Dick Tracy sort of style, That's what I'm going at.
Dick Tracy in 2024.
Yeah, exactly.
I was thinking that too for some reason.
I'm gonna see if I can make something on AI
It's like, yeah, get
now.
yourself a
for-
trench coat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
with that, do you want some sort of armor?
Body armor, just some subtle body
Body
armor.
armor.
You also, wherever you live, you have a record player there. like you guys very old school.
So undercover armor, effectively.
Got a bunch of
I'm giving you.
45s.
Always listening to jazz.
Yeah. Armor, and let's go with. There was one there that said flak. It's like a flak jacket. I'm just scrolling through my armor icons. There we go. Kevlar vest. And let's put that on for you. And voila, you have
So-
yourself.
Could I have like an office with a PA?
Yes, but not. I mean, you will have an office with a PA back at home base. You are being sent out to do an investigation.
I was thinking someone I could bring up and go, "Hey, I need this information." That sort of person that I could kind of, you know, what PAs kind of be that helpful. I need you to call so and so and do stuff like that.
You can do. You can definitely have that.
I'm going full private detective, basically. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. And the very, very last thing is your icon. Have you?
I'm creating.
You are creating. Excellent. I see you also messaged me. Oh, that was ages ago.
This is more of a full size though.
That's all right.
Kind of works actually. I like doing it once and just getting the first hit as well. It's like it just knows sometimes.
Oh, and what's your name, by the way?
Dick.
So
Just
you
going to
are a
embrace
Richard.
it. I'm just going Dick. Just to go Dick Tracy.
Sweet. We have one Richard in the group,
Richard, yeah.
commonly known as Dick. Yeah, my uncle's name is Richard. When I was a kid, one of his mates phoned up and said, "Oh, hey, is Dick in?" And I'm like, "Who are you talking about? Who are you calling a Dick?" And my uncle's like, "No, Dick is, shorthand for Richard. It's fine."
I used to name my horse Richard in RDR2 for that reason.
Because he was Dick.
Yeah.
Ooh, my camera has suddenly
All of my
gone.
horses, all one name, all of them Richard.
Where's my camera?
Right, I've dropped it into chat.
Oh, there's my camera.
Why are you not sending? Send.
They're all having technical issues right now. For some weird reason, my main camera's turning off and on. It's not on battery power, it's on mains, so not sure what's causing that.
I see you.
Yeah, it wasn't there before. Okay, let's jump up while he is uploading that. Rando
done.
2.2.
I've called myself
Yeah.
Dick Richardson.
That's actually pretty cool.
Isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty
Save
cool.
this image.
Ability
and
roller,
save.
okay.
I didn't ask for a
So,
revolver,
yeah,
but it gave me
submission.
one, which is kind of cool.
Do not have sufficient permissions to do this. Oh no, that worked, okay.
That is pretty cool. The viewers can now see your icon.
No! It started off so good.
Is that a -1 I see there?
Yeah, I got a couple threes though. Let's not ignore those.
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay.
And you finish with a 2. Oh, my word.
Yes.
What a varied
so,
role.
accuracy 2, communication 3, constitution 3. That's pretty good. You're a tough one.
That's
I'm
good.
glad you're high in
Agility
perception. I am not.
Intelligence -1.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Perception -1.
Uh-oh.
You're the brute. Strength 0, willpower 2.
We're not just friends. I'm codependent.
Yeah.
I don't know where anything is.
You're like, no, just stop, stand still. At least you can talk, which is good.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can talk and hit things, or be hit. Actually, no,
Got
you're
crumbs all
more
over my face all the time.
you're more like you can talk and you can be hit rather than actually
Don't
hit
even know
things.
stuff is there. It's just hands off.
Do you need
Okay, let's go for a background.
Oh, let's go. Wait for your character before I roll a make you look.
Okay, do I
Chat.
click on external or personal bond? Or,
Nope,
background?
scroll down to the bottom.
Just
and
keep scrolling
there's
down.
Social class box.
Social class. Okay.
Come on, let's be lower. Outsider. Upper class.
You're upper class.
Yeah, we're
Okay,
friends for a
so
reason.
Yeah.
you have 2 external bonds. That is interesting. +2. So you don't have many allies, but you do have enemies. People don't like you. I wonder if it's because of your intelligence.
Because you keep punching people in the face.
Yeah,
Actually, but you're fighting 0 though, so it's not even like you're good
I'm
at
not
fighting.
fighting 0, is it? No. What?
Yeah.
Oh, your
No.
strength is 0. You're fighting 0.
Fighting 0, strength
What?
0.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What am I good at? I'm good at communication, but I'm too smart. I'm not smart enough to say anything good. You think?
Exactly.
All right. What class? Are you going an aristocrat,
Can
a
you at
corporate,
least-
or a cosmopolitan?
But you can use guns.
Where
Your
do I
accuracy's
click
2.
this?
Your accuracy's 2, so you can at least use guns.
I go
You just
into-
can't.
Okay. I clicked it.
It's not working?
Did it again.
There you go.
Again.
Okay.
Okay.
Aristocrat.
Oh,
There we go.
God.
Nice.
Makes complete sense.
Well, that makes
That
a
makes
lot of
complete
sense.
sense. Like, not intelligent aristocrat. Too much inbreeding.
You know, my dad's he just always paved the way for me, so I'm just gliding.
Yeah,
through
exactly.
life.
Yeah, you have no idea what's going on. You just keep going, oh, look, this has happened. It's
Okay.
great.
Your equipment is 6, the same as Lee. However, Lee had to work for his equipment.
Wow.
Bonds, you get your 2
Wow.
external bonds.
All right,
That's-
so where do I go for this? Where's external
Just keep-
bonds?
I've already put that on for you. So
Oh,
you
okay,
get +1 more in communication, giving you a communication of 4.
Oh, great.
Now, roll a d6. On a 1, 2, 3, you've got etiquette. On a 4, 5, 6, you've got history.
Of course, you got history. Oh, no, etiquette.
Etiquette.
Same as me.
Etiquette. Okay, talents of affluent or contacts. 1, 2, 3 for affluent, 4, 5, 6 for contacts. Affluent. That puts your equipment, your resource base is now sitting at 8.
That's high.
And then roll a 2d6 for
Oh.
the thing, and once again my camera's gone.
He's gone off again. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to change to a different camera.
You rolled
It's cool that the
a.
background stays. Like his camera went down, but his background stayed. Oh, never mind. It's gone. Oh no, it's back.
back.
Oh no.
No,
Oh.
that's I just
Oh, that's
changed to a new
interesting.
camera.
All right, cool.
I've got multiple cameras.
Can you stop rolling like me, please?
Yeah, so 5. You've got communication.
Get your own-
persuasion. You're the same
Get your own
character.
focuses. Wow.
We're friends. Like
I don't want to be
common
friends with you.
interests,
You're a bit weird looking.
But I'm not good at anything else. I've
No,
got to steal off of
just
your
copying
abilities.
me.
You're, yeah.
Okay, let's go
Whatever
for a
you're
profession.
studying, you help me learn as well.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, that's
Like
right. You're like my rich friend that just can't follow me around.
Aren't you rich too?
I'm not as rich. I'm only middle class.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Well, thanks for helping me on learning stuff.
You needed it. You needed it.
I did. Dude, I was struggling. Courses are hard. It's work. That's cheat off of you. I don't actually want to study.
No, I
Guys
can
cheat
tell.
off of you,
That's yeah.
All right, what's your profession? Scroll right down. You've got a profession roller. Hopefully, you don't get investigator. You're an explorer, of course.
Of course you are. Of course you are. Yeah.
So 1d6 for a 1, 2, 3. You're good at navigating. 4, 5, 6. You're good at survival.
Either way, it's not very helpful
Survival.
because you're -1 on both of those, aren't you?
Yes, true.
Yeah.
What?
Um,
What? You
talent
gonna
is
bring me
either
down?
I'm just saying, you got
linguistic
perception.
or scouting.
Your perception's so low, it doesn't make a difference.
We're rubbing in when you next week when you roll a bad character, we'll rub it in.
I do, yes.
Write myself a note right now to
Hey,
remember to do it.
I'm happy I had like this last week, so
Okay, on a 1, 2, 3, you have linguistics. 4, 5, 6, you have scouting. 3, you
Linguistics.
know multiple languages. That's actually going to
Yeah.
be good.
Well, there's girls that speak other languages, and I got to talk to them.
Last thing is your drive. You are ecstatic. You love life.
Yeah, I
have no idea what's going on, but you love it anyway. It's fine.
Just love it. Yeah, just having a good time.
So,
Throwing money at it.
Yeah, exactly.
your
Because look at
quality
this: plus
is
2
you have
resources
a
or 2
zest
plus
for
2
life.
bonds.
I have a what?
You have a zest for life.
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
But your downfall is irresponsibility.
Yeah, that's
That
right.
sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty accurate.
I'll be honest, responsibility is pretty lame.
When you got
Okay,
money, who
so-
needs responsibility?
Yeah.
Another two
Pay someone else to do
1d6, please.
2? 2d6 or 1d6?
1d6.
Two 1d6.
1d6
So-
twice.
1d6. Yep. Okay, so you have stat
Aesthetic?
and you have
Resources
far
10.
out.
Resources 10.
Yes. No wonder you're a party animal.
Yeah. You have no clue what normal people do.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, I
so
don't know, yeah.
you have an appreciation for art.
Vacuums
fine
scare me. I've never
cuisine,
seen them
that
before.
sort of stuff. All right, both characters are made, but we need to level your character up to level 2. So choose a ability to increase, a third focus to get, and then a talent to improve.
Well, I'd like to be a little smarter if I could.
Okay, so you have a smarts of 0, which is basically what a normal human is.
You know what?
Oh.
I better put it into fighting. I want to put it into fighting, not smarts.
Okay, you are
I'll
still
go to the gym
dumb.
more. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, you have fighting of 1.
Yes. But then
Nice.
I'll get real good with melee weapons.
Melee weapons. Okay, so with that one there, if we go to focuses and we want fighting, that is brawling. Oh wait,
Yes.
now when you say melee weapons, is that actual physical
Or
melee
swords.
weapons, or is
Clubs,
that your ability?
blunt weapons, hammers.
Okay, so that will be short-hafted weapons. You are good with clubs, hammers, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smash.
Now for
Smash.
weapons, you can pretty much buy whatever you want. So what sort of weapons do you want?
I definitely want a big bat.
A
Metal,
club?
a metal bat.
You can buy anything
Yep.
you want. I want to buy a piece of wood shaped like a bat.
Yes.
Yep.
In fact, the shape doesn't really matter as long as it's a piece of wood.
Yeah, well, I want a bat. I want.
Yeah.
It's got to be. I want a metal bat. I don't even want a wood
Why don't
bat.
you
I
go
want
for like a
metal bat. It's gotta be
titanium
metal
bat or something? Like, why not go for something really
Oh
flash
yeah, like
and
something
strong?
fancy, like diamond
Yeah.
encrusted titanium
Exactly.
bat.
When
yeah.
you hit people in the face,
Yeah.
it leaves an imprint in their face, of your face.
Yeah, it's got like my name in it. It's like
I think like a face stamp, a face stamp
Marty
bat.
or something. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm giving you a baseball bat icon, but we can call this
Face bat.
diamond encrusted.
Oh, you can just be bling. You can just walk in and be bling.
Yes.
Everything has got diamonds in it for no particular reason. Yeah.
In that case, I really should update.
I'm trying to pull the equipment up, but
there.
I'm having a problem trying to find the equipment here.
Let's
Yeah, it's hard
see.
to find. Do a share.
If I go player handouts, equipment, weapons, and I share that with you. There you go.
Melee weapons.
Oh yes, melee weapons.
Yeah.
So I've given you the basic bat club, which is a
Yes.
short-hafted weapon.
Yeah.
And then if you go upgrade weapons, you can basically customize these weapons with a bunch of stuff.
You can have a laser sight on your bat.
No.
That's silly.
Actually, qualities. That's what you want, a quality.
Qualities.
Armor piercing bat.
Oh yes, balanced.
Oh, balanced.
Balanced? Okay, so that will add...
Wait a minute, I don't think I've got perception. What was my perception? Was it
Perception
bad?
or strength
Your
is
perception is -1.
wow. So you can add -1 damage
No.
too.
Yeah, I don't want
But-
balance. Balance will help hurt.
No.
Stun damage.
Oh crap! Am I the wrong? No, it's this. Okay.
Oh,
It
that's
is,
stun.
Range,
How about deadly?
Range, stun damage, deadly. Well,
Deadly.
the default version of this weapon inflicts stun damage. Your weapon has edges, spikes. No, I don't want deadly. No.
Okay.
You don't want to embed a
Effective,
diamond
inflicting
into
+1
somebody's scalp?
damage.
I think a face. Your face every time you hit someone in the face is left behind.
Long. How about long?
Long.
Piercing. This
Long.
weapon is designed to no.
Lightweight.
Protected. This weapon has hit +1 defense against melee attacks. I want protected.
Protected. Okay. Protected
yeah, I'll
melee.
defend myself. Yeah.
Right. I have added that onto it, and I'll add the modifier of defense. Defense, and that will be +1. There we go. While you have this particular weapon on your person, that should put your defense up to 13.
Oh, perfect. Diamond
Excellent.
encrusted bat. Yes. Yes.
Probably spelt wrong.
It was a birthday gift. My
Next
grandma
thing
gave me
would
it.
be
It's 12,
armor.
and then
What
she
type of
passed
armor
away.
do you want?
Oh, expensive and fancy.
Okay,
Yes.
so if we give you the standard bullets cloth, but
Fancy.
as it is
I think-
expensive and fancy, it'll give you a +1 on, what do you want, armor class or defense?
Defense.
Defense, okay. Let's make it nice and fancy. I'm just having a look at my fancy type of clothes.
I'm trying to work out what to write down here. I've got aristocrat, modern day aristocrat in fancy clothes. Who knows what's
That
going to
is
happen?
stupid. Put down that I have a broken nose.
Oh, a broken nose. Excellent. With, I don't know if it will handle broken nose, but we'll see.
A band-aid on the nose? I don't know. Well, that's cool.
And I'll give a plus onto defense again. There we go. Very nice, expensive cloths. So your defense is now 14. Not too bad at all. What we need now is a name. What's some sort of aristocratic name?
I was thinking, Marty. Like his formal name will be Martin.
Martin Jr. or something. Martin the Third.
Marty's good.
Martin.
Marty.
Aristocrat name.
Yeah. Slidenberger.
Yeah, sort of
Burger?
thing.
Marty.
Surname.
fine.
You need a good surname, don't you? It has to be double barreled, actually.
Slidenberger. Yes. Clicks close enough. Yes.
Ah, wow. This is not not what I expected.
Yeah, we actually, my family owns the chain of Slamburgers. It's like a restaurant chain.
I need you to look at this, but I'm not sure if it's what you were thinking when you meant modern day.
I'm sure it's fine. What do you got?
Oh, I don't know if it is,
Oh
actually.
no, you can't. What are you? This guy's got a wig on. He's got a wig and a curly mustache. I've got to be a young
I'm-
guy. Like I'm all like brick house, broke nose. What's that dude who played in Venom? Hardy. What's
Tom
his
Hardy.
first name?
Tom Hardy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where
put
would
in
you
like a
put
Tom
this?
Hardy
'Cause I
type
can't
dude.
see it.
Oh, it's on stream. That's why you
He's
can
got
see
a
it.
nice stream. He's got some
Ah.
aristocrat. He's got like a 1905.
No.
guy
It's
up
more
there with
18.
a
It's more
wig.
19.
He's like the last remnant of the Victorian era.
Yep, put it in the chat. I'll load it up.
It's amazing.
Oh,
You got
yes.
something Tom Hardy looking?
Doesn't look
Bunch
like
of
Tom
crap
Hardy.
this thing.
Actually, I could put a Tom Hardy
No, yeah, I
aristocrat.
I don't know why you
Tom.
get that. That guy doesn't even look tough.
Aye.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
true.
even look dumb.
He hasn't got broken nose either. Okay, let's try again. Tom Hardy aristocrat in fancy clothes. Who knows what's going to happen now? Oh, you
I
got.
don't know. Between
I-
I'm going to try to generate something here.
I've got Tom Hardy. Do you want to see Tom Hardy?
That guy's old. Why is he so old? I got to be like 25 or something.
I can get rid of his broken nose.
The broken nose is fine.
It looks a bit weird though. I'll just
You got
download
like
this.
blood
One.
all over it for some reason.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like a blood. And like maybe a bandage with. I'll just go Tom Hardy aristocrat. Maybe I'll just do that.
Weird. Do I have my...
Oh, how about this one?
What are you doing?
Is it in the chat?
You know what? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that.
That's all right, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I'm
So
gonna
you were
put
like,
that's
initially you were like, "What the?" Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay, that's actually okay.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think that's good.
Dump it in the chat and I'll upload it to the thing.
There could be copyright issues with this, but it was AI, so we're just blaming AI.
I don't think it's copyrighted. I mean, well, I guess because he looks like Tom Hardy.
Exactly like Tom Hardy, but he is an aristocrat.
Can you legally say like I want a person who looks kind of like Tom Hardy?
Oh, Brad Pitt's really good in here as well. If you put Brad Pitt in, he comes out amazing.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I'm having trouble. My mouse is a little bit flaky. I just repaired my old mouse that, like, I paid a couple of $100 for it a few years ago, and I got a lot of years use out of it, but it's kind of died. Or dying.
I don't think a
There we go.
2024 aristocrat looks like that, but I think like my character.
No, I'm thinking
Totally
you're
where
like
I'm
the base him a blinging kind of, it's that sort of thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I took the modern day out of it and it went this way.
Okay, so that's Marty Slamburger.
It's got some good tattoos, rings. I think you'd be this guy.
Right. So this particular adventure, today is today is a Thursday, so that is actually fairly important. You guys are working for the FBI. Your specific role in it doesn't matter too much. However, one of you, I would say Lee, as you have the bonds, you used to work for the faction of the FBI that deals with hate groups and religious fanatic organizations, investigating that sort of stuff. I don't actually know, what is that called?
X-Files.
Not X-Files.
What? I think you just described it like that. That's good. Like I don't know what the name's
Okay.
gonna be.
Yeah,
The
it's
special unit.
the
Hey,
guys that do
special unit, I don't
investigating
know.
group people.
The guys that do investigating, yes.
There you go.
Um,
I feel like that's just the
so
CIA, though, to be honest, but we'll go.
We've got like several organizations that do that same job.
Yes, there's several. You've got like 12 of them.
There's
haven't
like
you?
7 of them at least.
There's tons of them, yeah.
They don't talk either. Like
No.
they share a database. They don't talk.
No.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you used to work with a guy. You weren't necessarily his partner, but you did work a little bit with him, and I will get his name. I have forgotten what I put, what his name is, and I can't find it there. So I do have it written down here. Okay. George Lewiston. You used to work with the guy there. His
Good old
last
George.
particular. Yep, his last particular thing is he was investigating a group called the Church of the Passover Angel. He went a little nuts inside the church, saying, going on about, they're bringing forth the end times, all this sort of stuff. However, another investigator went through and couldn't find anything. They're Southern Hicks, but they're not necessarily any hate group. They don't turn people away very much. In fact, the pastor is notorious for going on long mission things down to South America, Africa, all that sort of stuff. He promotes it all through his website. He's written books about it. To most people, they seem to be just a bit of a fringe church, nothing too dangerous. However, this particular guy, and I've forgotten his name, George.
George.
Yes, George. He basically he thought that something terrible was happening with them. He tried to get them done. He tried to have their guns confiscated. Most of the people have guns. They're just for hunting because they live in, rural Southern America. He ended up leaving the FBI and going rogue, and no one has heard about him for quite some time until this morning when his fingerprints came across a case. So this morning, he kidnapped a little girl. Just so happens to be the pastor's daughter. Him and somebody else, an unknown woman, kidnapped this child, and then he went on a shooting rampage, which he was an excellent marksman. What was very weird is he shot up a store, didn't hit a single person, caused nothing but superficial damage. He then got into a shootout with police officers in the back warehouse, where he was killed on sight. Once again, not a single police officer injured, which is very much unlike someone who is an excellent marksman.
Our buddy Georgie went crazy and started shooting up places?
Correct, after kidnapping the pastor's daughter. So the FBI have sent one of their investigators, part of the child kidnapping investigative group, to this little town. She has arrived first. You two have mainly been sent there. They sent this officer straight away to help with the investigation to try and track down the child. As you know, 24 hours, you have to try and find the kid as soon as possible. It wasn't until somebody took the fingerprints of this person, the shooter, where the police still don't know who he is. They just came up blank, but it flagged something on the FBI list, and the FBI sent you two to investigate why one of their ex-agents went rogue and shot up a little tiny, town. So where would you like to begin your investigation?
Pastor, probably.
Yeah, go and talk to where the kid was nicked from. Talk
to the kid who... What?
Talk to where the kid was nicked from, or kidnapped from.
Okay, in that case, let me copy you guys over to here. Doink and doink. And just before I do that, I will do something that I am terrible at doing, and that's giving you guys vision.
Yeah.
You know full well that I am terrible at giving you vision, and then you can't see anything when you get onto the mat. All right. I have you both there. So you guys have come up. It's been about 6 hours since the shooting. You guys are here, and you're at a little cordoned off. They've put a tiny little barricade across the entrance ramp into the warehouse, and there is an aggressive police officer standing there stopping. Well, at the moment he's not stopping anything, but you have previously seen a reporter walking down rather disgruntled with a bleeding nose.
Are we actually working for the CIA? Do we have CIA badges?
FBI and
FBI?
Yes.
FBI, yeah.
Okay. I was just checking we're actually working for them, or we're like private.
No, you guys are actual FBI agents.
So we have badges we can flash.
My father got me in. You actually worked your way in.
I actually got here on merit. Yes.
Basically, the police do not know that he is ex-FBI. They don't remember him, even though about 5 years ago he spent some time in the town going to the church. You are there to mainly see why he went rogue.
Did our boss say keep quiet that we're FBI?
No, you can tell them that you're FBI.
Which one's
keep
which?
Quiet about why you were there.
Is FBI...
FBI is local, CIA...
This is international. Yeah. Okay. I was just checking.
As far as I'm aware, is that correct there, Rockets? I'm not American, so I'm just based on this TV.
Yes, I mean, I think you got it, but you got it just about right. FBI is domestic, yeah.
Domestic, yeah.
Okay.
CIA is like, they can work anywhere. They're not confined to any space, but they're more about just
causing trouble around the world.
United States dominance in the world, right?
Yeah,
yeah. They've got a weird mission, and FBI is more like, let's stop everybody doing anything illegal that they do across state lines. If it happens in more than one state, the FBI is involved, and the U.S. Marshals.
Yep. Right.
Should we pretend we're on a training mission, and that's why we're here?
We don't need to pretend anything.
We're not supposed to say this.
Like,
okay, so why would the
FBI, but I'm gonna flip it out backwards?
I know,
my
but
guy's a moron.
Why would the FBI be investigating like a local store being shot up?
I've already sent one agent.
Oh, so that's okay. So that'd be okay. All right. I don't know if we had to be sneaky
this
about.
This church is
talking.
associated with. They have multiple locations where they have the church, so it's
okay,
across
cool.
state lines, and it's an FBI agent, so we're already involved.
But they don't know it's an FBI agent. That's what I'm saying. Like the local, but they don't. So that's what I was trying to work out. We need to be sneaky about this.
Well, yeah, we can share our information with them. I mean, they're local police enforcement. We have no reason to hide that from them, do we?
No, we're not allowed to tell them.
Be sneaky about it.
We're not allowed to tell them he's an FBI agent.
Yeah. We're not allowed to tell them?
Not allowed to tell them. No. That's what I was saying.
Not allowed to tell them openly in case it goes out.
Yeah. So we have to keep it a little bit quiet.
Oh, he's actually. I thought they shot him and he's dead.
He is dead.
Yeah, but they don't know he's FBI.
they don't know he's FBI. They just think he's some
And our bosses don't want the FBI
Is
to
he
know.
former FBI or is he FBI?
former.
Former,
He is
yeah,
former.
but they don't want
He, after being denied to, further investigation into the Church of the Passover Angel, he went rogue and left the FBI.
So we want to keep that under wraps, basically. That's what I'm saying.
He's a person of interest.
Yeah.
Well, he's a person of forgottenness. The FBI have just forgotten. He retired.
Well,
they
for
don't
us,
care.
he's a person of interest when we talk
is,
to the
yeah.
police.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was just trying to get at. Whether we just go and yeah, but a kid being stolen is enough for us to be FBI. That's okay. We'll come and take over the investigation sort of style. Yeah.
Where are we right here? This is where
So
the kid
you
got
guys
nicked?
are at the back of the warehouse. The kid was kidnapped inside the shop. They have all the security footage from that, but the guy shot up the shop. However, he never hit a single person. And then he came out into the warehouse out the back. This is sort of a hardware building store, so it's got a lot of, stuff for wood material building, all that sort of stuff. He went out the back, barricaded himself behind a couple of pallets, and entered into a shootout with the police and was killed during the shootout.
Should we just ignore this guy and go and check out the body? Is the body still there?
No, good day,
body is
good
still
day,
there,
officer. Agent Slamburger, and I flip out my badge. It's upside down, but it's a badge.
He looks at it.
Who's in
and
charge locally?
He looks and he's like, why are FBI here? You've already sent a person. Why? Look, shouldn't you just be investigating the parents? We can deal with the body. Just leave us alone.
We're on the same team. Is there some kind of an issue?
It's like, yeah, the issue is that you're here to use this whole jurisdiction type rubbish. And
No, we're not going to try to take the case from you unless you guys show that you're incompetent. It's still your case. We just have a person of interest that is involved, and we need to do a little bit of investigating. What happened here?
it's, well, some random out-of-towner basically opened fire on our civilians inside the shop and came out here, and our team effectively and efficiently put him out of our misery.
Oh, okay. And when was this?
About an hour ago.
Okay. So, did you find... We know about the girl missing, right?
Yes.
Did you find the girl then? Is she in custody?
No, we have not found the girl. He had a co-kidnapper who took the child and fled while we pursued. Yeah, our top priority was stopping this maniac from shooting anybody.
Did he have any manifesto?
No, we haven't even been able to pull off prints. For some reason, as soon as we scan his prints, well, you guys turn up. So, no. We don't know who this guy
What did
is.
you get off of his prints? I mean, you have scanned them? Did you get
Oh,
any
we've
records
scanned
off of
them,
that?
and it came up flagged, and it came up unknown, and you guys are here. All I can
okay.
assume is he is your person of interest. Why?
Yep. He's a suspect of high-profile crimes.
Great.
This is kind of an unusual thing. We've never known him to open up fire. He's usually more discreet in his crimes, but so that we're here
well,
to find
shooting
out what's
up
kind of
a
happened.
entire, shopping, and shooting up a shop, that is a little out there. Very much, yeah, not good.
Do you want to jump in here, Lee? Because my guy's like stupidly walking himself into a communication corner here.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's okay. He wasn't going to tell us much. It's fine. It's okay. He doesn't know much.
It's like,
This is why I
look,
kept quiet.
you
'cause he
guys go through. Just leave me alone. I'm here to stop. I don't want this to become a police party. A press party. So you guys go through.
Yeah, keep the
I'll
press
stop
out
the
for us. Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks.
should we go and
Right.
check out? Let's go and check out the body.
party. Go for it.
Yeah.
We'll start backwards. Oh, hello.
Hello. So you come across it says big-headed, but she's just full of herself.
It's like physically big though. Also.
Oh, like a
Not
golden eye sort of style.
It is a
Yeah.
big hat. It is a
Golden
giant
eye.
hat.
Odd job was broken. That's all I gotta say about that.
So yeah, she is currently leaning against the back of a truck and writing some stuff down. You could see bullet casings surrounding the truck. This looks like this is where the police were shooting from.
The Officer Slamburger, ma'am. Did you find anything of note?
Okay, I want you to make an investigation check.
Can I play too?
You can.
Yeah.
I don't know
Well,
because he
I'm
did the
sorry.
talking. No, that's all good.
I tried to tell you. I don't
16.
know.
Wow.
I don't
Yeah,
mean.
I've got a 7, mate. Or +7 on my rolls. It's kind of handy.
I've rolled persuasion. So I can try to
21
convince her to
and
be
you
on our
6.
side.
21 with 6 stunt dice. I hate you.
I'm trying to tell her to like cooperate with me.
Yep, okay.
I didn't roll investigation because I knew that wouldn't go well.
I am going to roll, show you the stunts, and you get 6 whole stunt points.
Where's like full compliance?
Okay,
Social
so this
stunts.
will be under
Cards on the table. If you were completely honest when making this test, your target must be completely honest in the next social test they make against you during this current event.
Social
I want
stunts?
cards on the table.
Yep.
Excuses you set up rational, explains consistencies and other
Where
barriers
is
to
that? I'm not
communicate with
seeing
anyone.
that.
Where
under,
is I can't see
social
that either.
stunts.
He's making.
Oh,
Cards
he's
on
under
the table,
social.
social stunts. Yeah.
Okay, yep. The table above it, the exploration stunts, those are generally the ones. You can still use some social stunts, but yeah.
I want loose talk, so they tell us something important to us. I think that's how it works.
Yep.
Oh no! Wait.
Your target tells you something they consider trivia, but it's important for you in dealing in the investigation.
I want to do lull, which is 3. I want cards on the table, which is 2,
Yep.
and then I want to do impress, which is 1.
Okay, you encourage your target to either underestimate or overestimate their ability to handle you. They suffer a defenseless condition against your first attack against them. Do you really want that? Are you going to be punching the police officers?
No, I don't want to punch them. I guess that I don't want that. Okay, cards on the table. And crap, I closed it. There were 2 2-pointers that I wanted as well.
Loose talk, was that it?
Yeah, I think so.
So did I get
Tell you
the
something
right-
considered
Cards on the
trivial.
table.
Yeah, that was 2.
Yep.
Loose talk.
Cards on the table.
Just
loose
2.
talk,
Excuses.
and excuses. Okay, so cards on the table. If you are completely honest when making this test, your target must be completely honest in the next social test they make against you. Sweet. Excuses. You set up a rationale to explain the inconsistencies and other barriers to communicating what you want. So this will basically let you talk around the fact that you're investigating one of your own.
Yeah.
And then loose talk, your target tells you something they consider trivial.
But it's important to us.
Okay.
Good luck. Good luck. Good luck in that.
So nope. The she comes to you and says, I guess you guys are more FBI coming up. Otherwise, old John down there would have blocked you. How can I help you today?
Well, we're here to. Go ahead. Actually, I think Lee wanted to be the speaker this time.
Yep.
No, it's all
Wait,
good,
you
mate.
guys
No, you
roll-
keep talking.
roll-
I'm fine. I'm going to sit back and just let you do talking.
Well,
It's
I
fine.
thought you said like, can you play? You go.
No,
It's your
I
turn.
meant, can I roll as well? That's what I meant. No, I don't want to do talking.
Oh yeah.
I'm quite happy to play quiet.
Okay. You like me
quiet
doing
character.
the talk? I'll do the
Yeah,
talk.
you do talk.
Sure.
You just seem to enjoy. I'm kind of happy
You got
to
to
sit
jump
back.
in there because my guy's kind of dumb, right?
Yeah, I was just
we're
watching
here
to
to
see what
investigate.
happens.
Do you have any interesting notes, or did you find anything of note?
She said, yeah, this guy, he had a high-powered sniper's rifle that he never used. He just kept, like he had his pistol, he kept firing. Thankfully, absolutely nobody was hit. It came close so many times. It's really weird. If he was wanting a shootout, why didn't he pull his sniper's rifle? Especially when we engaged long range. Like, he's a good, 15 meters away. A pistol's not going to hit that far, and yet he had a sniper's rifle that could have decimated us, and he never touched it.
Can I?
It's,
Is it there? Is she with the gear now? Is she with the weapons now?
we've taken the weapons. We're using them for prints. Yeah, I'm thankful James was here. It's really weird. I mean, James sort of got a shot that was so perfect it went straight through the head, and he was using his pistol. it's really weird. It's like this guy wanted to be hit, and yeah, the guy was walking out. We don't know what on earth that was about. He seemed to engage us and then started walking out as we were firing, and thankfully James managed to take him down, which this is going to be good. I know that the Belfels, the pastor Belfel, the father of the daughter, him and James are great friends. I believe James actually goes to his church, so it is really good that he was the one who took this bastard out.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So, anything else you want to ask her?
Yeah, so the shots, were they all about head high, or were they like at the ceiling and the floor and everything else, or was it like, what was the scatter pattern like?
That's the weird thing. It looked like they should have hit us. It's like every time he aimed, it looked dead on, and then you could just see it's like he had the reaction before shooting. So he would aim and then shoot, then aim, then pull, shoot, aim, pull, shoot.
Can we check out the body?
You certainly can, yes. So the body is down south from you.
Down in
you
the
can
corner.
see at least down in the corner. Yep, down here. So you can see another police officer sort of taking a few more notes. It looked like there's some casing here. So one officer obviously came up this close. Well, it looks like an officer came up this close. Do you want to ask her anything?
No, I want to see the body. I want to see the
Okay,
body.
the body is further down.
I'm just going to wander past. I might flash my card if she looks a bit quizzical, but I'll just wander past.
The police officer sort of, he is taking photographs. He looks up at you guys and he's like, more FBI. Yep, you do what you need to do.
I know that I have terrible perception, but do I notice any, like, I don't know, church tattoos, church rings, church earrings, something that like matches between a couple people? Is there any indicator that she might be part of a suspected church group?
No. Oh, this police officer up here. You do not notice anything. No, she's in her base uniform.
Okay, well, I just want to ask her, are you part of the Belfast? Do you know any members? How many members of the police are in the Belfast church? Do you know?
As far as I'm aware, James is, and I think Mary might be, or maybe she's left the church. I don't know.
Is Mary the cop who was behind this truck?
No, she stayed back at the James was working traffic. He was one of the first responders. Mary, she is back at the police station.
Does that church usually have issues like this where someone gets kidnapped?
Ever. We're a small little town. We've never had to deal with anything like this.
No issues from the church ever before?
No, I know they got investigated a couple of years ago, but they're just a bit of a quirky church, that's all.
Do you know what spurred that investigation?
Someone claimed some sort of hate group affiliations, something like apparently they had founding members in the KKK, but that was all proven completely. Oh, wow. That's a high perception roll you made there.
Just making a search. While he's chatting, I'm going to check out the body.
Yep. Okay, apparently they had affiliations with the KKK and they were stockpiling weapons, but, we're a rural-ish community. Most people have firearms here. They just use them for hunting. They had nothing like rocket launchers or anything that you find in those big wacko places.
But where did that high-powered sniper rifle come from?
He's not local.
Do you think he brought that with him? He didn't get it from the church?
I don't think he got this from the church. You're talking about the guy that's killed?
Yeah, he had the high-powered sniper rifle, right?
Yeah, no, he's not a part of the church. We don't know where he came from. We've tried to identify him, but it just keeps coming up red flagged.
Okay. Well, while my partner investigates the body over there, I would like this lady to guide me to the weapons so that I can look at them.
And then the weapons have been taken back to the police station for.
They're already back at the police
tagging
station.
and tagging.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And then Lee, you rolled very high, so what are you searching for?
I'm searching the body. I'm looking for anything unusual. I'm trying to see if there's. I'm going to check it. I don't know if I can do any sort of like medical checks on him, like check his eyes and stuff to make sure it's looking.
Okay, that
Other
will
than
be
being
the
dead,
forensic
but
test. Did you take forensic? No, you couldn't get
no, I
forensic.
didn't
You
get that. I got
failed.
investigation and
Yep.
searching. That's all I got. But 21's
Okay,
pretty
so
high.
His tongue is.
21's quite high.
21 is incredibly high. So you search through him. The police officer says, we've done that. He carried no ID whatsoever. With him, you do a bit more of a thorough search.
Do we know if he's got any
And,
distinguishing features which would show him out, like a scars and stuff like that, to make sure it's actually him?
Or
yes,
tattoo.
actually. You do recall that prior to investigating this church, he was investigating another group, and he got hit in the shoulder. And as you pull back his shirt, you can actually see the bullet hole in the shoulder. He got hit there, and he made a little tattoo. Well, he had a tattoo done to decorate it of a little compass rose with his daughter's name around it.
Okay.
And that tattoo is on his shoulder, so you can identify that as it's definitely him. You also find, as you are searching his pockets and stuff, you can't find anything other than a little combat knife. However, you see another, what looks like the handle of a combat knife in his boot, so you reach down into his boot, and strapped to his ankle is one more combat knife. On his other one is another hidden pistol, and tucked inside that there you also find a card to a motel.
Ah. Okay.
FBI and the hidden pistol.
That's all right. There's the ankle pistol. Oh, I'll grab the card.
Yeah.
Police officer sort of looks at you, he's like, how the hell did we miss that? I mean, we weren't looking in his boots, but damn.
Oh, that's probably how you missed it.
Oh, yeah.
So this pistol, is it FBI issued? Is it anything unusual about the pistol?
It matches your revolver, your service revolver.
I'll just pop out and have a look at the bullets. Are the bullets normal bullets? Anything weird about them?
They appear to be standard 45 mil bullets.
The sight, does it look okay? If I look down the sight?
Looks a little old, but it still looks serviceable.
Am I reasonably good at shooting? Accuracy 1.
You are.
So-
Well,
Actually, you're better accuracy, because I might throw the gun to him and get him to shoot something in the distance. Like, just pick on something to shoot and see if it actually hits. I want to see if it's a weapon issue or a person issue, just to get
that's fine. That's fine. In that case, Marty, you now also have a revolver.
Can you just check this is working, this gun, as you'd expect when you shoot something?
Do you want me to discharge this firearm in this warehouse?
Yes, it's fine. We're FBI, it's okay.
Okay, so I come over here and I set up this pallet against the floor here,
Yep.
and I'm just gonna aim at the pallet and shoot it real quick.
Okay.
Let this officer know what I'm doing and to make sure that nobody comes over here.
Yep.
So she'll block behind me, and then I'll try to fire and see that it doesn't
And
horribly.
it doesn't
jack up.
jam. The bullets work perfectly fine, and it goes exactly where you aimed it. It is a perfectly working weapon that he didn't go for. Also, with your searching there, Lee, you asked the question, what type of gun? They say it looked like he had a Desert Eagle. You can see one clip of ammo sitting down, empty. And you can tell that there are about 24 bullet casings here. The police officer informs you that there are another 2 clips of ammo in the shop, and there are 24 clips in, bullet casings that they've accounted for. He basically stayed in. So you can tell he fired 48 shots.
Can I check out the casings, just see if there's anything weird with them? Any
48
markings?
shots? Holy crap.
Any weird markings on them or anything like that? Were they handmade or they
They
just
are
brought from the shop?
all stock standard, all factory-made shots. By the looks of it.
Well, I'd like to go back and look at that sniper rifle.
Yeah, I think we
Okay,
should go and
that'll
look
be
at it,
good.
definitely, yeah. So,
Yep.
So the kid was kidnapped from here, yeah?
Kid was kidnapped from inside the shop. They have reopened the store,
Can we
They
can we
have
go
managed
and
to take photos.
can we go and
I
check out where the
haven't
kid was last seen?
I
Well, you
can
can
Also-
get
if you
a
want it,
yeah,
but
like a
you
description
can.
or a video of.
Are there any
I've got
cameras?
video.
Are there any security
kidnapper
cameras?
second the
Cameras.
partner.
Yep.
Are,
There
are
are
the
security
an image
cameras,
of the
and
partner.
you can definitely have a look at that.
okay, security cameras would be good to look at. We're just going to have a look at where the kid was nicked from first.
Yep. So
Or kidnapped from.
basically, so basically, you can see on the video camera this guy seems to be walking the mother and child, following the mother and child. They go down a aisle, and he'll stop at the end of the aisle. The girl looks to be about 14, and she's sort of talking with her mother and all this sort of stuff. And at one point, her mother points down to the aisle towards him. He you see him dodge back and says something to the girl. The girl's like, yes, yes, and walks towards there and picks up an item. That's where you can see he quickly rushes around the corner, grabs the girl. She starts fighting a bit. He doesn't actually hit her at all. He's just holding her in sort of a choke lock. The mother comes screaming, and he does pull a gun and smack the mother in the face, and she goes down. A second woman with a hoodie over her head comes quickly around. The girl is knocked unconscious from the sleeper hold. He passes the girl to her, who sticks the child over her shoulder and runs out the door. He then pulls out a gun. He stands over the mother for a few seconds, and then shoots 2 shots wildly. Then points his gun down the aisle, and you can see on another camera down the aisle, some people are looking. They sort of look shocked that the gun is there. And once again, he does the thing where he aims and then pulls away and shoots. So every shot looks purposely missed. And he empties an entire clip there. He then goes running to another aisle, reloads the gun, just pops it out, puts in another one, and then starts shooting wildly. About 2 minutes later, the police turn up. They were literally just down the road, and that's where you can see him running down, barricading behind the crates down here, and starting another shootout.
Okay.
But the vehicle, the other girl got away with the girl.
The
and
other girl got
vehicle.
away. The police didn't actually know that. Yeah, when they got in there, they thought maybe he had shot the mother. It wasn't until they looked on the security camera that they realized that there was a kidnapping, and they were more focused on effectively trying to take this guy down in case he actually killed someone.
When the officer took the guy down, took our buddy George down, was it with his service revolver, or did it look like...
It was a service revolver, and the thing you can see is he fires, he then clicks a few times and is empty. He looks at his gun, he then stands up and walks around the pallets, and that there is where James, the police officer, who was standing up where the insistent police officer is, that is where the guy walks in full view. They pause for a few seconds, and the guy has his gun in his hand. He has his sniper's rifle on his back, and it looks like he actually lowers his pistol, and then James one shot straight through the chest, which drives the assailant down onto the ground.
With the girl, does anything distinguishing about the hoodie she's wearing or anything like that?
You can
Markings.
also see slightly weird purple here. You notice this guy's got his hair dyed purple and cut a bit weird. You can see same purple long hair coming out from the
Okay,
hoodie.
so there's a good
However,
thing to...
Yeah, you do not notice whatsoever any other face. Like every camera, her head is down and her face is like that. You can just see...
It's an unmarked hoodie, yeah?
It's an unmarked hoodie, yep.
How tall is she?
She looks about 5'11".
Oh, so she's quite tall. Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Do we know anything about purple-headed people? Is there a purple-headed people group out there that we know?
No. Nothing that has come across your investigative list.
Okay. Can I just call up my PA back in the office, say, hey, can you do a quick Google search for any, do some checking out for any purple-headed groups that are kicking around anywhere in the
Sweet.
country, just to see if there's
The
anything, and
Belfast
come back
Church,
to me.
if they all have purple hair. if
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
any
just
indicators.
this is all we've got. Just want to just do some researching for me, please.
If there's any way to like if we could identify potential
Yep.
members.
Yep, so he's not a part of the church.
No, but the purple head is obviously a link. Just going to get her to do some digging around, see if anything pops up, and give me a shout if she finds anything.
So
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was the cop that shot him had purple hair, but it's actually
It's
George
actually
had
the two of
purple
them,
hair.
George,
Yeah.
George and the girl who kidnapped the child
Got
both had purple hair. So what you it takes a few minutes, so you're still milling around when your PA phones you back, and she informs you that service reports from George. He is very methodical about certain, doing things in a certain way. One of the things is he will always rent a motel under the same name. It is usually a name from 60s sci-fi shows. So, one of them is basically the names of the doctor from Lost in Space. I can't actually remember
Robinson.
the doctor's name now.
Robinson,
that's it, yes. He will often go under names of that there, and when he assumes an identity to move in, he always changes his face enough, like grows a beard, grows a moustache, that sort of stuff, as well as re-dyes his hair. So he's gone in as blonde, he's gone in as brown. Sometimes he'll go in, depending on the situation.
purple
as
is very
copper.
distinctive, though. If you're being subtle somewhere.
Purple is, yes.
Is the
He's very
mum still alive? Is the mum still alive?
Yep, the mum sort of woke up. She has a broken nose. However, she has refused to have any form of medical attention. She is at the police station with her husband, currently being talked to by the other FBI agent.
Okay. Do we anything else you want to do? Should we get to the police station?
I mean, the high-powered rifle seems like the only lead that I'm really aware of, other than just like trying to investigate that church. But to be honest,
I just want to talk to the mum and see what the kids said to her
these two are acting
before.
suspicious, and we haven't gotten anything suspicious off of that church yet. So.
There's nothing. There's nothing at the school, at the shop itself, is there? There's nothing in there.
Nothing at all. No.
I want to talk to the mum and find out what the kids said to her before what happened, because she pointed and said something.
So, you guys head off to the police station. It is now the afternoon.
Oh, it's simple.
Yep, so you see a simple police officer leaning against his car. Do you want to talk to him?
I'll tap my head. I'll nod my head to him.
He's like, hey, sir, how's it going? Welcome to our fine city. Just go on in. And he's sort of busily writing, and he pretty much ignores you, effectively.
I'll just ask him who. Do you know the family? Do you know the kid that's been kidnapped? Do you know the family?
Oh, yeah, that's that, the pastor's daughter from that church just out of town a bit. Oh, that's a horrible situation. I hope they find her as soon as possible.
Yeah, that's why we're here, to find her. That's exactly why we're here. Did you see anything weird happening that day? And is it a normal day for you?
Oh yeah, I was on the other end of town. I was just, doing traffic stuff other end of town, and yeah, the call came through that we had shots fired, but it was already responded to. Old James managed to get there straight away, and from what I hear, he's the hero. He took that guy out straight away.
Is he pretty good at shooting, that guy? Is he known for his pinpoint, his sharpshooter skills?
Really? No, I always beat him on the field easy.
Interesting. Are you anything to do with the church as well?
No, I don't. My Sundays are full of, beer and football.
That's good Sunday. Okay.
As in American football, not soccer.
Yes.
The bad kind of football.
Yeah, the wrong football. You don't use your feet. Yeah.
Yeah. The unskilled one.
Thank you, mate. Cheers. The unskilled one. Wow.
PlayStation.
Sorry, American people.
So you come up to an entrance room, and you can see it has the benches there and 2 lights. A little snotty police woman comes walking to the little booth, and she's like, "Oh, how can I help you guys?"
I'll show my card. FBI. We're here to talk to the mum of the daughter that was kidnapped.
They're in the interrogation room. She pushes a little button, and the door opens up for you. She's like, "Just
Zzz.
turn right and head into the interrogation room." She goes back to her desk.
Thanks.
As you guys walk down, you come off, this annoying police officer comes walking to you and, hey, stop, what are you guys doing?
I'll just ignore him.
We're on official.
Oh, I was
we're
going
on
to ignore him
official
and just
FBI
walk into the
business.
room.
Oh, were you? Okay.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's all right. That's just to piss him off even more. Just
Well, you
ignore
can
him.
walk in, and I'll deal with the dude.
Okay, cool. I'll just
Go
walk.
ahead.
Just keep walking.
Yep.
Yeah. Just think it'd be
He's
funnier
like,
to.
what are you guys doing here?
I'm Officer Schlumberger, and I opened up my FBI badge the correct way this time on accident.
He looks at it and he's like, I'm Officer James, how can I help you?
Yeah, we're just here to investigate the kidnapping, and we had
James,
the
I'll just
fella
put my
you
head out.
shot, George.
As I'm listening to this conversation, I'll put my head and go, James, are you the guy that actually shot the suspect?
It's like, yeah, if I'd known that he hadn't just attacked, Mrs. Belford, if I'd known that he had kidnapped her, I wouldn't have shot to kill. I would have kept him alive so I could kill him slowly until he gives up the child.
Good man, young James.
That's
Good job.
interesting. Did you shoot to kill, or did you mean to hit him there when you shot him?
Of course I meant to hit him. If I didn't take him down, he would have taken who knows how many people he would have killed.
Well, he wasn't. He was shooting but
Good
missing
job,
though.
James.
Wasn't like he was being any good.
His incompetence doesn't stop the fact that, he was...
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's just his incompetence.
Does James have any tattoos or any weird rings?
Purple hair.
No, he does not have purple hair. You do notice that standing at the desk he was at, which looks like the main reception desk, you do notice he has a book open. He was reading it as you walked in.
Tell us more. Do I need to
Did we notice anything
some
weird
rolling?
about that book?
Well,
Did it have a giant gargoyle?
Do I
on
need
the
to do a
front of it?
perception roll here for this one?
funnily
Do I?
enough, it did have some weird shape on it. It had a weird angelic figure down on it, and it looks like double columns book writing.
Oh,
not
like
a
the
normal,
Bible sort of style.
Pretty much, yes. Yeah, he has that. He's like, look, just let me go back to my reading. I'm going to be, just let me go back. He walks off and he starts reading this book again.
Do we know what
Good
the?
job.
If I made a perception roll, would I know what the book was, or was it just?
Right for me, do a perception roll for me.
Yes, that is a
What is
perception
this?
roll.
20 with 6 on the stunt dice. Okay.
If you're going to roll perception,
um,
roll perception. Do it properly. Don't muck around.
Yeah. So player handouts, have some stunts, because why not?
Exploration stunts, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Exploration stunts, yes.
Oh, bros. What's 6? What's the best? Sabotage, swiftness, in theory. In theory.
What's
Following
that
a
one where you
pattern.
make him spill the beans?
Breakthrough, investigation.
I should really delete that from this list, so when you go looking for it, it doesn't exist.
It's not there. What's happened?
It is there, number 5.
Yeah, I see it
It
there.
won't be
I
there
know.
next week.
And next week will be gone. And assist your next one can help in that. I'll do one for assist as well, because I feel like that's enough to annoy you. I'll
Okay.
just save one in the pocket
Okay,
just for later.
So breakthrough investigation, you not only gain information, but some form of incontrovertible proof about the facts of your investigation.
That could be
And
handy.
a detailed investigation, reduce the number of leads to the path by 1. Jump into a further point. Okay, so he is flipping through this Bible, and you can hear him, he closes his eyes and he's and muttering under his breath. However,
Is that you,
do
Paul, or is
realise-
that this guy here, James?
It's this guy here. You realize that this is not a normal Bible. It has a weird skull tentacled figure on the front of it. Looks like it's meant to be some sort of angel. and it has CPA written on the top of it, and yeah, it's very unusual. You can ask him about it.
I'm going to ask him about it, yes. Oh, hi, James. I can't help but
He looks
notice
up.
you're reading a very interesting book there.
He's like, this is. I'm just trying to pray for for our daughter's return.
Oh, your daughter's return. That's interesting. So,
Our daughter,
as in the
you know,
fam. I see.
church
Okay, the family's daughter. Okay, yeah, the
the
church, not your
daughter,
family.
Yes.
Well, so, what's this book? What are you actually? What are your gods? I've never seen this book before. I'll add dumbly, but I probably have seen it before.
He sort of looks up and he's like, "Look, this is the Bible as it should have been written. All right."
Interesting. Okay.
He's like, "Look, our pastor, he had a revelation from from an angel called Phanuel. He's we call him the Passover angel. He's the angel that took on the plagues of Egypt. He's the one that passed over the Hebrews archers when they put the lamb's blood on the the arches of their door and killed all the firstborn of Egypt. He's also, the angel from Jericho. He's the angel that turned Soot's wife into a pillar of salt. He is the angel of death, and he gave our pastor the actual revelations that, weren't perverted by man.
Wow, he sounds quite powerful.
He is like, Gabriel, Michael, they have nothing on this guy.
And how long have you been following this guy?
I don't know. My wife and I have been going to the church for, 6 years now?
Interesting. So what? Oh, do you know where the head priestess, host priest? What is he actually? Is he a father? What is he? The guy that you follow?
No, he's just a standard preacher. I mean, he runs a bunch of missionary groups. He bought a farm to build the church on outside of town.
What's his name?
His name is it Jim? Did I wait? I do. Have
No,
it
that's
here.
James. Is the guy
His
that
name
did the
is Pastor John.
Pastor John. Okay, what's the surname?
Yes.
Do you know?
Belfell.
Belfell.
Is it? Yeah, Balfour. Sorry, Balfour.
Oh.
Balfour.
Okay. Interesting. I'm going to ring up my PA. I'm going to take a walk away quietly and just ring up my PA and say, "Hey, can you do a quick background check on John Balfour, please?"
So it comes back that he wrote a book about the apocryphal writings from the Dead Sea Scrolls. He has published his own copy of the Bible.
That's what he's holding in his hand, is it?
That's what he is holding in his hand. He has a website, the Church of the Passover Angel. Yep, he also runs a bunch of missionaries to South America and to Africa. He's got a bunch of writings. He's quite wealthy, comes from a very wealthy
Does
family.
anything weird follow him around?
Nothing weird. A lot of people have complained that his writings seem to be different, like his view on the church. He delves deeply into the apocryphal novels. He doesn't really bother with the historical or the poetic books of the Bible, just the apocryphal books of the Bible.
And how long has he been in this town?
Oh, he's been in this town for about 10 years now.
And did he leave and any weirdness happen when he left the last place?
No, not really. It is written down like his daughter is 14. When she was 4, she got diagnosed with a very weird disease that nobody seemed to know much about, some sort of weird blood disease. That is when he basically, he went off. He was a devout sort of religious person. He went off on a bit of a 2-month thing, pilgrimage. And that is when he came back and started writing this stuff. He took his daughter out of all medical testing and that sort of thing. A lot of people thought it was, similar to Mormons who don't want the modern blood transfusions, that sort of stuff. Yep. So most people just ignored it. A few people, you have to do this for your sake of your daughter. He's like, no, my faith will keep her alive, all that sort of stuff. And
it has.
And it seems to actually have kept her alive. And he then moved to this small town because I think it's about a half hour away to the major nearest city that has a huge hospital. This was about as close as you can get to a decent hospital without having a town with a decent hospital. It's got a few little doctors, but, it's only a town of about 2,000-3,000 people.
A few little doctors.
Yeah.
Is she cured?
Well, there's no medical records. They've basically stayed away from any form of things. Like they go to the doctor when she breaks an arm, but nobody has actually checked up with her blood disease.
She hasn't had any blood work done even when she broke her arm?
Nope. Their family refused anything like that. They were just there to get the arm fixed.
I just talked to James.
The arm break, what was the reason for that? She just fell out of a tree or something?
Pretty much.
I just talked to James. Hey, do you have any celebrations coming up? Do you ever celebrate anything?
It's like, well, I hope we have a celebration. On Saturday, we are having the Passover feast.
Okay. Does that line up with...
It's like Easter?
Easter.
It does not line... it's nowhere near Easter whatsoever, and it doesn't line up with the original Hebrew Passover.
Okay, that's...
What time of year is it? It's Thursday today, so...
It's Thursday. It's around September. So it's the last Thursday of September. In fact, on Saturday...
Oh, so it's...
October.
Well, September's
October
nothing, though, is it? September's not a particular... It's not like the longest day or anything. It's not a pagan thing, is it?
No.
September.
Nothing at all.
Sunday is October 1st? Is that what we're figuring?
Sunday will be October 1st, yes.
Okay.
So the last
So
day of
0110.
September 30th.
And our lot, or 1001.
And the proper way of doing it, you mean? Yeah. Thanks, James. That's really interesting. Thanks, PA person.
Yep.
Is anyone allowed to go to that Passover? Are we invited?
James sort of looks at you. He's like, well, I suppose if you want it, it's really just for the church members. We're having a feast and a bit of a service on Saturday night, but that's about it.
Hey, how many members are there?
I don't know, about 30, 40?
It's just this church, or you guys have churches all over?
No, it's just this church.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Pastor John, I think he's starting another church down south somewhere, down in South America, but I'm not part of the missionary group.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, Mary's a member, right? Is she part of that missionary group? Do you know?
She is. He sort of goes over, and Snooty Police Woman comes over and is like, oh, you wanted to talk to me?
Oh, are you Mary?
Yeah, I'm Mary.
How do your... We were thinking about going to that Passover you guys got coming up on Sunday. And we heard that you were part of your missionary group. We were just kind of curious, like, what that experience has been like for you.
It's the usual. We go, we minister to the people who can't really afford it. We take the word of the Passover angel to them. We help them build stuff. We get infrastructure set up. We help them, teach them about, proper ways to do food and crops and that sort of stuff.
Notice that you have like 30, 40 members here. Do you have like 30, 40 members down there, or is it quite large down there?
Well, we have about 5 or 6 of our church members are always stationed overseas, but it's sort of revolving a little bit. We're on 6-month cycles, but there's no real set church there. It's just we own a building down there. We have people come through. It's a standard missionary setup.
Okay. Did you happen to know? It says Lucy Bates in there. Is that actually the lawyer, or is that actually...
That's the mum.
Because I thought Belfast was the name of the mom.
Yep, Lucy Bates.
Oh, she's the
is
FBI.
The FBI. Yes.
So Belfast is...
Belfort.
Is the last name of the... It's
Belfort,
It's
sorry.
the Belfast church, and it's...
No. It's the Church of the Passover Angel. I got it wrong. Balfour is the actual last name.
Balfour.
So John Balfour is the pastor.
So the
Sarah
pastor's
Balfour is
daughter's
his
been
wife,
kidnapped.
and it's the pastor's daughter has been kidnapped. And I've got a fly that's buzzing around and driving me nuts.
Must be famous.
All right. Well, we're gonna go in and talk to John and what'd you say the first
Sarah.
name was?
Sarah.
I thought Sarah was the daughter. Oh crap. Okay.
Oh,
Come
no,
on, dude.
Sarah.
Got
Um,
this.
Regina is actually the daughter's name.
Right. You didn't know the name of the daughter either, Lee.
No, I knew the mum was called Sarah.
Oh,
By
crap.
looking
Okay.
in this
well, I
room.
thought that was the daughter. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I can't
okay.
see.
Okay,
Oh,
if
yeah,
you move
okay,
into
now
the
I see
room.
her, yeah.
Hello.
She's good looking. Yeah. Oh,
Hi.
he's got handsome too. Yeah.
Good
Looks like
looking
he flies
guys.
planes.
So you guys walk in, and Lucy, you can see she's got an FBI badge on her belt. She's dressed in a nice flash suit. She sort of looks at you guys, and
I walk over, shake her hand. Say
Yeah,
hi.
we know her, right? You both
you,
see each other.
you
We
know
run
her
together.
by reputation. She is
Oh, reputation. Okay.
reputation alone. She sort of looks at you and like, I recognize you. You are, and I don't know what Dick. That's it. It's like you're Dick, right?
That's correct. Yep. How's it going, Lucy?
You don't recognize me? I'm Marty, and I shake her.
She's
In your
sort of,
flash suit and
okay.
your kind of refined.
Guys, can I have a chat with
Run
you?
my hand through my hair.
It's like,
Give her a wink.
guys, can I have a chat with you just
HR
outside
emergency.
here? And she
Yeah.
says to Sarah and John, look, you guys
I'll shut the
just
door.
keep there. I'm just going to have a chat with my colleagues. That's good, because she was about to shut the door. She's like, look, I appreciate the help, but what are you guys actually doing here?
Oh, you don't know? Oh, yeah. So,
Did-
the person who was executed or murdered, or the shooter, however
Yeah.
you term it, George Lewiston, he's a person of interest for us in our
It's like,
department.
Lewiston. I remember a name like that. Is he the guy that just left after some investigation?
That's the guy?
Yeah,
Let's keep it on the down low.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, I can understand that. Okay, his last investigation was actually based here, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yep, he refused to give up whatever trail he was on.
It's like,
It
look,
was took control of his life, is the way I heard it.
she's like, look, I want to get the daughter back. I have absolutely no affiliation with any churches, any organizations, anything like that. My priority is the daughter. I'll help you guys out however I can. I think we definitely need to keep it under wraps. We don't want people getting suspicious around here about FBI agents hiding things. So, yeah, I've sort of spoken with the parents. I've got a few leads that I would like to go on. However, I'll leave you guys there to talk with them. Just be aware they are a little bit finicky with their religious beliefs, but I'll let you guys talk with them. I'll take what I've got and I'm going to head off.
Anything
Well, what did you
interesting you
get?
want
Did
to
you get
share?
anything good? I mean,
Yeah.
did you track down who the other perpetrator was? Have you learned anything about her?
We've been tracking her down. We tracked her car down using CTV to a motel. I was going to go, well, not to a motel, to a restaurant that has a motel next to it. I can only assume convenience food and
Can I pull out
lodging.
the card and go, is it this
Yep.
motel or is this the motel next to it?
She's like, yeah, where did you get that card from?
Check his boots. Always check the boots.
FBI trick. I bet you he had a service revolver there, didn't he?
Yeah, and a knife too, and a combat knife sorts. So yeah.
Okay.
Well, maybe we should
Yep.
just go there. Is it worth talking to these people? You've already investigated them.
She's like, look, I would say it's your call. If you want to get to know them a little bit more, it might help you. It might help them. Just know that there's more FBI here and we're doing everything we can. They keep saying they have to have their daughter back by Saturday. And I
Well, you don't
know
want to
why.
go alone to find her, do you? I mean, you want to wait for us, or?
If you guys want to wait, I'll wait. I'm
Why
happy
don't
to
you
wait.
come in?
let's
Because
just
are they
have a quick
comfortable
talk
with you?
and we'll go together.
Do you feel like you've got a good rapport with them?
I mean, they're parents who have had their child kidnapped, so they're a little on edge. I wouldn't say I have a brilliant rapport with them, but I think I've got them.
You've got a reasonable
I've got
trust.
them.
It's a trust
I've
thing.
got
That's all.
reasonable trust.
Yeah,
It is,
okay.
yes.
So do you know what's happening on Saturday, though? There's a Passover, some sort of event on Saturday?
They just keep saying they need her to be there on Saturday. She must be there Saturday.
Okay. I think we should talk to him. It's up to you if you want to come in too.
It's like, look, I'm going to file a report, and then I'll leave you guys to it. I don't want to overcrowd.
Oh yeah,
them.
that's
Too
good.
many
Yeah, you
people.
type of your report, and then we'll go in.
Can I have
we'll
your
go
number
and-
so I can contact you in case we need you for anything, or you need us? We'll swap numbers or
Yep,
contact.
she happily swaps numbers with you.
Okay.
Oh, good idea. Yeah.
Yep. So she sticks her
But
head
don't go to
through
that
the door.
hotel or the restaurant without us yet.
Oh, no,
just
I'll wait
when
for you
finish
guys.
your report. Yeah. Okay.
I'm happy to wait for you guys. So she will. She sticks her head in, and she's like,
Oh, actually, can you go and get the weapons that they took to do the fingerprints? You want to
she's
check them
like,
out?
yeah, I've got a desk I can use. I will have them at the desk waiting for you.
Awesome, thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Sweet. So she is heading off. She will go over to her desk, and so will Snooty Police Officer. Now you guys are in the room with the Balfours.
What do you reckon?
They
Just
are
can I
reading
do
the-
a square them up kind of look at them to work out what the body language
That would
is
be-
like? And I'm sorry, what?
That would definitely be
Are
empathy.
they like standoffish
is
to
perception?
police? To police
Perception.
intimidate them?
At the moment,
Oh, crap.
they have their heads together and they are reading through their Bible. And far out, what is with your rolls today?
It's one of those days. Last week was a shocker.
It is
This
one of
week,
those days. Yeah.
last week
Okay,
was
you
this
get
week's.
the ear, reading the ear, you basically get the feeling they are very apprehensive, as parents would be. And yeah, that's all you seem to be able to read from them is just this apprehension. They are very, very worried. You can still see, like, Sarah has a bit of a handkerchief and she keeps dabbing her nose, and you can see massive bruising around the side of her face. It looks like her nose was broken and still is broken, but she's made no effort to put it back in place.
When I walked in, did we introduce ourselves to those guys as well, or just Lucy?
Well,
I'll just-
Lucy came.
Could we split you two up? Could you go and join us in the other room, and I'll just stay here with Sarah and talk to her. You want to split them?
Sure. Okay. Interesting. We need to go and find another interrogation room, though.
There
This
is
one
none.
is
I
south
didn't
here, right?
model one. No, that
did
is
model
the armory that's locked.
Oh, okay.
Go and get coffee. Maybe we can just go
Well,
and get.
I'll just take Sarah out here for a moment.
Okay.
You stay with him in there.
So Sarah goes out. She, as she talks, you can hear very nasally thing. Her nose is in bad condition.
Did you want to talk to him first, or do you want me to role play
Yeah,
with
who
her
wants to go
first?
first?
Oh, I'll go for it. Okay, cool. I'll go for it.
Okay.
Why not? Hey, John. Check his hand. I'm Dick. How's it going?
He sort of offers you his hand and, oh, hi,
I appreciate
Lucy.
the.
It was Lucy, wasn't it?
Yeah, Lucy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lucy.
yeah.
Yep. Lucy said you're FBI. You're working with her. Is that true?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So the guy, the guy, we don't know who the girl is, but the guy who kidnapped your daughter was a person of interest for us, which is why it flagged. So we're like, so he's involved in other stuff as well. So we're trying to work out what's going on.
Yeah.
This.
I know him from somewhere. I don't know. Like, they've only shown me the picture. He's both familiar and not familiar, and I don't know where I know him from.
When did the guy get kicked out of FBI? Paul.
It would have been 4 years ago. So 5 years ago, he investigated the people, and 4 years ago, he left the FBI.
Interesting. Okay. So, so this is an interesting question for you. So, have you had anything weird about 4 or 5 years ago? Did anyone come in and then leave all of a sudden in your little group of churchgoers?
Yeah. Yeah, we've always got people coming and going. Everyone's welcome here. We did have some guy who came in. He seemed to be fine for a while. And
Do I have a picture of him on my phone or something?
You can, yep.
Yeah. So can I just show him and say, this guy here, was it?
It's like, yeah, that's him. He came in and then...
Because of
done
pre-purple
something.
hair as well. So.
Pre-purple hair. He's like, yeah. He wanted to have us shut down. He was calling us a hate group. He was doing some really weird stuff, and I don't know. That's not us.
So did he come from out of town Did he live in town? What was he doing? Do you know? Did you get his background?
Apparently, he moved here to do some farm work, construction on a large milking farm.
Did he look like he works
Yeah.
in construction now?
He looked strong and muscular, so I assumed he did.
Okay, all right.
I mean, he joined up with us. He was okay. Never really wanted to go on any mission trips. And then suddenly started spouting all this stuff about, hate groups, getting us shut down, all that sort of stuff. And then he left.
Did he
and I've never
mention
seen him.
any particular groups? So what I'm trying to do is trying to work out if there was a particular group that's come in and kidnapped your daughter. That's what I'm trying to work out. So if any of those groups he spouted off now ringing a bell or kind of standing out, or
Nothing. No.
can I make
Nothing's-
him? Is there anything I can do to kind of lean on him to really think about it or something like that?
Persuasion investigation or communication investigation.
His hand wasn't bruised.
His hand isn't bruised. Nope. He was not there at the kidnapping. Okay, 18.
Oh, this is all from the gun, the pistol whipping.
Yep. So he talks a little bit about.
Oh, wait a minute. Would
the
anything be in the
police.
reports that he's putting in at the time? Would there anything in there I can pull out a name that might go, oh, I remember him talking about this group. Would it be this guy to help you? But
So
He's
if
very good
you-
reports, he does, yeah.
Did you read the reports before or after coming in to talk to him?
oh, before.
Does that make
I'm fully
sense?
versed on
Before.
this guy, so because we're looking for him, so I would have looked into it.
So the reports that he wrote up, like he would say they're a hate group, but when he meant hate group, he wrote reports that they hated all of the way humanity has gone and they wanted to reset the clock. And they basically, he wrote down that they're fervent believers in the Passover angel. They believe that this guy, Phanuel, is like way above any other religious icon you could ever imagine. And that he is going to do to basically the entire world what he done to Egypt. And they are their, only their chosen few will survive this particular Passover.
So when he said hate groups to this guy, there was no particular group that he was talking about?
Nothing in particular, no.
Okay.
Like he did make mention that they find groups like the Catholic Church have gotten all soft and, everybody's all about forgiveness and all this sort of stuff and there has to be a reckoning, but that's really about it. They don't hate any particular group at all. And it's because of that that the FBI just, they're not stockpiling weapons. They're not a hate group. They're just a quirky church.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to say to John, so just to get some more background, so you moved here 10 years ago from what we worked out, is that right?
Yep, 10 years ago.
Where did you come from?
I used to run a law firm in New
Oh,
York.
you're a lawyer. You're an ex-lawyer, are you?
By trade, yeah.
Yeah, you still got the bar? You still qualified? And
I haven't sat a bar exam or a renewal in years.
okay. And why did you come to this town?
It was quiet. It was a peaceful living. It was a place where we could set up our church without, the rigmaroles of society just piling in. Like, you go through New York, you go through any big city, it's just full of everybody's too busy. Nobody actually wants to go to church or go have time. And we just wanted a peaceful place where we could do our ministry.
And your daughter's recovered fully from a blood disease that she had? What was the disease again?
Oh, she's fully recovered.
What was it
She's
though? What
fine.
was the disease?
Modern society, modern medicine couldn't give us an answer. So
Oh, okay. Oh, so it was never actually properly diagnosed then?
it was some weird disease. We don't even bother remembering it. It was just, I don't know. I just think it was modern society. Too much rubbish.
You didn't even bother remembering what it was. That's very weird though. It's a bit unusual. Because it must have
It's
affected you quite a lot for you to move.
Well, yeah. I mean, I probably have it written down. It was some hyperglobulinemia, hypergammaglobulinemia, I think.
Wow,
It is
that's
actually a real thing. I've got family members who have
okay.
it.
So, what do you reckon cured her then?
Our faith.
Your faith. Interesting. Okay. So, did you do faith healing in this? Like on Saturday, will you do faith healing?
No, Saturday is completely different.
What's on Saturday? What's happening on Saturday?
It's the Passover.
Yes, we've been told it's the Passover. What does that actually mean, though? What actually happens? So, what happened last year on the Passover?
No, this is the first Passover in years.
Oh, that's weird. Well, so why? What's the special occasion?
It's
Halley's
like-
comets in the sky or something? Is it? Or
That's not due for another few years.
well, another comet of some sort then is in the sky, maybe.
No, nothing particular. Look, if you wanted to learn a bit more about it, my books are all available on my website.
Okay. Can we get a free copy though?
Or make for me a communication persuasion test.
Oh, that's low.
Ooh,
For once,
that
rolled low.
is low.
Was it?
Okay, so
13. Oh, it's not that bad though. 1, 2, 3. It's not.
he's like, look, I only have my own personal Bible and it's got all my writings all through it, so I can't give you that. What I can give you is if you pass through by the church this evening, you can grab a copy this evening.
Oh,
all right?
appreciate that. Thank you. I'll be interested and have a read.
Well, he's like, look, yeah, can I speak to my wife?
Oh yeah, sure. No, I think I just wanted to have a chat with you. That's all. Just to.
Yep. He's like, look,
Just to get some
thanks for your help
background.
trying to get my daughter back, but yeah, I'd like to spend time with my wife. And while this is all going on, you are talking with Sarah there, Rockets.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sarah, have there been any issues with your daughter, Regina?
No, not. No, she's a typical 14-year-old daughter. Occasionally she's, a little snappy, but that's just what girls are like.
How did you and your husband meet?
Oh, that was many, many years ago. We met on a concert, actually.
Oh, nice. So how many years have been married?
Oh, we've been married 16 years now. Dated for 3 years,
okay.
married 16, and our daughter was born 2 years into our marriage.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So, your husband traveled to South America and then kind of had this revelation for this church he formed, right?
No, he just went on a pilgrimage. He never actually told me where he went. But I don't believe,
okay.
like, he left his passport at home, so...
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
so I don't think he left the country.
Oh. Well, but when he got back, he was totally changed. Everything changed for you guys?
It did, and for the better.
Oh, and for the better. Oh, nice.
And for the better.
So how has your life been since the change? Like, what kind of improvements have you experienced?
Oh, well, we're freer. We're not bound by city living. We're not, confined in those tall buildings anymore. We've got the open air. We've got friends. We've got, everything's just
Are
better.
you guys, you live still on the grid, or are you guys using solar panels, or?
Oh, yeah, I think we've got, well, we've definitely got solar panels, but we're still a bit on the grid. I mean, we still use water. We tried filtering our own water, and the aquafill just didn't work, but yeah, we're not opposed to living.
You
in
still share
society
the same water with the city, basically?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so with your church, you have 30 to 40 members, but there's not like nobody lives there, right? It's just, you guys just gather on Sundays usually?
Yeah, no, we bought a big farm, a lifestyle block, and we just built the church on the lifestyle block.
There were rumors that you guys were collecting weapons or just stockpiling weapons. Have you heard
We
anything
have a
about that?
few weapons, but nothing more than a couple of rifles for hunting and, well, pistols for self-defense. I mean, it's America.
It's kind of unusual for a church to gather weapons, don't you think?
We're not gathering weapons, we just have some. There's Nothing wrong with hunting, is there?
Okay. Would you describe any of the weapons as a high-powered sniper rifle, or are they all just
I
kind of like what's the
hunt.
caliber?
A couple of people I know have some shotguns. I think my husband has like a 22 rifle. I wouldn't hold them as very much. I mean,
Nothing 50 caliber.
no, nothing of that caliber. We try and take down deer and wild boar, and it's really we've got the caliber to take that stuff down.
Okay.
That's about
So
it.
you guys go hunting regularly though, like every week or so, or whatever season?
Maybe once a month, my husband and a couple of his close mates will go, bush for 2 days to go hunting.
Okay. And your daughter, does she also have a weapon? Have you
She's
been?
not really interested in that. She finds it all
No,
gross.
not so much. Oh, okay. What were you doing at the store? What was your meaning or purpose for your trip, and what did she say to you just before the event happened?
We were looking. We're basically building a new chicken coop, and we were just pricing out, all the materials for that sort of stuff. And she told me she remembers you could get some sort of thing. Water, collects on the roof and then goes down into a nice thing. It's basically like a self-filling water container. And I saw some sort of some stuff to do that. So I asked her to go get it. And it's the worst mistake of my life. I was being lazy. I was looking at my own stuff. So yeah, if I'd gone with her, I could have done something, but yeah.
What did your daughter say to you before she was abducted?
She just screamed out, "Mum, help." And that's when I turned. I saw this guy in purple here having her in a choke thing. I went running over to that, and that's when he pulled the gun and just smacked me in the face. And I don't remember anything other than the police standing over me when I woke up, and she was gone.
Do you know of maybe a past member of your church who was female that was, or just someone who happens to be female and you guys have had issues with at the church? About
No,
5'11"?
no. 5 years ago, I think we had a couple come into the church and they left claiming all sorts of horrible, horrible stuff to the church, but that's about it.
Well, when you say that they were claiming it, what were they? Would they come to the police station here, or where did they claim it at?
Oh, I believe they actually contacted the FBI and got the FBI involved as part of some hate group thing, but we don't hate people. Well, we don't have ties to hate groups. We're not stockpiling weapons. We're not doing anything that they accused us of.
Is there any group of people that's not welcome at your church?
Not really. We're pretty open with anyone.
Have you been part of the missionary trips down to South America?
No, I don't like planes. Don't like traveling that distance.
Have you had any issues with your husband?
No, none at all.
Can you think of anything that stands out to you as peculiar over the last few months, or anyone that you think would want to do harm to your husband, or
No,
any reason, motivation for the abduction, or
nothing at all.
have you received any ransom letters or any communications?
Nothing. No, we've been checking our email just like Lucy said. No phone calls, no emails, no nothing.
Now the Passover that's happening this Sunday, that's something you guys get together and do every year, or is this a
No,
special
this is
year?
the first Passover.
Oh, it's the first Passover. Okay, and then what is Regina's role in that? I've heard it's really important that she's there. I think that you'd express that to one of my partners.
Make for me a perception intuition test.
Ah, crap. Hey.
Crap. Oh, wow. So you can instantly feel that she gets very apprehensive about her answer. She's like, "Look, we want our daughter there for the feast. This is a special time for our church, and we want to be a family." However, you can tell she is lying.
Are you looking forward to having grandkids?
Yeah, eventually. What's that got to do with anything?
How many kids do you have?
Just our daughter.
Gina?
Just Regina.
Have you guys picked out a college that she might go to?
No, that's her choice. I mean, she's still got 5 years before college.
You haven't considered college? Have you got like a fund reserved for her to attend?
No, nothing.
Saving money for no.
No.
What do
If
you
she
guys
chooses
see for her
college.
in the future?
Hopefully, a life outside of the chaos of where society's going.
Were you planning to get a car for her?
Probably. I mean,
Okay.
God forbid she starts driving in 2 years' time.
Yeah, it's scary, isn't it?
Sure.
Do you and your husband both have separate cars, and what do you do for work?
I'm the pastor's wife. He's the pastor.
So that's your only income. That's your only source of income.
That's all we need.
Pardon me for asking, but is it pretty lucrative being a pastor's wife?
Oh, no, I don't think. I mean, we don't take tithe. He makes most of his money on his online books that he writes.
So, player to the game master, I got the stunt points. I got 5 of these stunt
You
points.
did, yes. So what do you want
So
to
can
use?
I get like a breakthrough or something? So
You want
I'm
a
running.
breakthrough as well? Oh, man. I'm definitely deleting that.
Well, I'm trying to think of like a sneaky way to like get toward the breakthrough, but my problem is that
So the breakthrough
kinda-
is the fact that she is lying big time about her
Yeah.
daughter's role in the Passover festival coming up.
I got that part of it, but I don't know how to like snake.
How to word
anything.
it.
Oh, you know
How
what?
to
I
word
guess
it.
I want to ask her. So what do you guys normally do for the Passover? What do you have planned? What kind of act function is it? And how is
So-
there going to be another one next year?
She let slip. She's like, no, this is the only Passover that needs to happen. And
Oh, okay.
yeah. So this is the Passover, and it's the only one that will happen.
Is there a Passover going on in South America and here at the same time, or is it just here?
She's like, I expect there'll be a Passover in South America. That'll be worldwide.
What do you? Oh, worldwide. Oh, what do you mean by that?
The angel will, he will be visiting the world.
Okay, so I'm trying to remember what was said earlier, and
So the 10 plagues of Egypt. The last one was the death of the firstborn.
yeah, that's what I was trying to think of.
yes.
And so it's significant that she's the firstborn. I'm thinking.
Well, basically the Passover was the angel of death passed over the doors of the Israelites because they had the lamb's blood put over the thing. And that's where the whole thing of the sacrificial lamb came from.
Are you planning to protect your daughter with the lamb's blood, and that's why you need her?
She sort of looks at you and she's like, what lamb's blood? She is the lamb.
What is
And then
he going
suddenly
to protect
she's
against?
like, no, look, the Passover will happen and we will be protected.
Oh, the whole church.
The whole church will be protected.
The whole church will be protected. Okay. And then what about next year? Like, it's not
It's
that
not
you don't have
needed.
to do this. It's not
No.
needed. Okay.
It's not needed.
All right. Okay. I guess that's all my notes that I have for now that I think I need. I'm going to check in with my partner real quick in the other room.
Sweet.
And if you could just wait here for me a moment, I'll be right back.
Do want you, Lee, to make a perception seeing test.
So just a perception, yeah, not searching.
That is high enough. You do as sort of John is reading his thing, waiting for his wife, you do see the scripture that he keeps reading over and over and over. It is the scripture of Abraham, as he was told to sacrifice Isaac, and then the angel of the Lord came and stopped the sacrifice happening. It was like a test of faith. And that's what he keeps reading over and over again.
Okay. I haven't heard that conversation. He's just had Dovo, so
You have not heard that conversation.
no, so that's okay.
Are you ready for me to enter the room and start to
Duly
talk to you,
noted,
or-
I'd say probably then. I don't want to. I think we know what's going on, so we don't need to ask more questions.
Oh,
and
she's
freak them
not
out
invited.
anymore.
She's not allowed in the room yet. I
She's
asked
not?
her to stay outside. No, yeah.
Oh, okay. So
I
you're
wanted to
going
go in
in?
there myself and talk to my partner. And then, so I call you over into the corner real quick. Okay, so
Yep.
look, it looks like they're preparing to sacrifice their daughter to prevent some kind of an angel from killing everyone in the church, and they don't plan on doing it again next year.
Well, they only got one daughter, so that makes sense. Also, it lines up with the scripture he keeps reading constantly.
Oh, okay, yeah. So if we got to find the daughter first, and we got to protect her from this, but also if they can't get her, there's a chance that they might find someone else's firstborn from inside the church. So I'm not really sure that we. I think we pretty much need to have a couple of officers on the ground on Sunday to just make sure that everything goes smoothly with whatever they're planning to do.
Saturday, but yeah, it's on Saturday, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, Saturday. I
It
thought
is,
it was
yeah.
Sunday. I thought it was 4 days after
No.
Thursday. Okay, yeah. Saturday.
Yes. Or just being there would probably be enough to put them off, especially if we see some sort of chopping board or something there. Then just hang out next to
It's
that.
a little bit of a powder keg, though, because they're going to be armed. I think they're going to, whatever they're going to do, they might. We don't want to have like another Waco situation or nothing. But so maybe we could get some officers here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. We have to be careful though
maybe
using
South
locals.
American looking or something. Yeah.
We have to be careful using
Yeah. Don't let
locals.
the outcampers.
Okay.
Right.
Did you get anything out of him?
Not particularly useful. Nothing we didn't already know, so he's not really telling us much.
Okay. Well, I guess we can grab. Let's check the weapon real quick and figure out where that.
Yeah,
that
for sure.
came
Let's
from.
go and catch up with
So
Lucy.
These guys don't have
Sarah-
anything over. They don't have very high caliber weapons, from what I gathered. They do have shotguns and rifles, but
Sure.
they claim that the
That's what they-
husband here he owns like a 22, so that's kind of.
So the annoying police officer is coming in, and same with the snooty police officer. They are coming in as you guys leave, and the Balfour's eyes light up when two members of their church walk in on them.
Okay,
So
can
you
we
guys wanna
can
go
we
for
slowly
the
walk out and
rifle?
eavesdrop?
Yeah, okay, make for me a perception hearing test.
We're all finished here.
Yep.
We'll step out. I guess.
So you don't hear very much. You don't hear anything incriminating. They're talking about, don't worry, the FBI will be able to get Regina back, and it's okay. The Passover, it's going to happen. You don't have to worry about it. Just have faith, all this sort of stuff.
No. I've got 2 sun points.
You do again, don't you? It's not enough for breakthrough.
It's
Not enough
flashback
for
though.
breakthrough.
Flashback though.
Oh, what's flashback?
Yeah. Because something that
it
you
is.
said to me just then, what's your name? You're Marty. It's reminded me of something.
Really, flashback. This reminds you of something important that could help the investigation.
I was like,
You
oh, that's
read
that.
about George.
Yeah, there you
You
go.
remember that the police officer was reading one of these Bibles, and he does not have it with him.
Ah. Excellent.
You know, if you
That's-
read that book, it might drive you crazy.
Yeah, I'll be careful to read all the notes he's written next to it rather than the book itself. If he's done any scribbling
that's
on
a
it,
good
so,
idea.
yeah.
Yes. The scribbling might be safer to glance over.
Right. So Lucy is at her desk.
Okay, is no one at his desk and his book's there?
His book is sitting right there.
And my trench coat is, if I sit, like, casually walk past and use my trench coat to pick it up and put it in my trench coat, would that work?
Make for me a dexterity test.
Not his notes. You're going to grab the whole book.
I'm going with his book, yeah.
Oh, Far
There's a
out. What is
camera
with
in here.
your
This is a
firing?
police station. You don't think that they're gonna know pretty quickly you swiped his
Oh, I
dick?
don't really care. I'm
Okay,
FBI.
so you have the book of the Passover Angel. Now make for me an intelligence religion test, which is just straight intelligence. For
I've
you.
got like 3 on intelligence as well. It's just,
You do.
oh, I need it. Jesus, no, that's not good.
So nothing stands out. This is kind of the Bible. So the first few books are the same, which is what are the so the Torah, which is Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Deuteronomy, and so forth. They are all the same. You do realize that there are a bunch of books missing. Key ones are Psalms. That is gone. New Testament is gone, other than the what is that book called? Revelations. But you also notice a few other books that are added in there. One called the Book of Enoch, and one called
yeah?
the Testament of the 12 Patriarchs.
Interesting.
Need to quickly
So,
grab something.
oh, he's off. He's had enough. Quick, let's nick the book and run. Where's he going? What do you reckon he's doing? I bet it's something to do with cats.
It could be. That bug, he might have just got fed up with that fly, and he's like, gotta get it.
No, I'm back. It's okay. It was just scratching at the door. It's my baby girl.
I
She's
told
coming
you it was to
say
do with
hello.
cats. Cat-related
Oh,
issue.
nice.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I was just thinking. So I'll make a note of the books that are a bit different, I guess. With the rest. There's nothing I can see quickly that like scribblings would be interesting on there, or nothing interesting on it.
No.
Are you
Nothing
actually
at all.
taking
no.
his book, or are you gonna put it
I'll
back?
put it back again.
It's
That's
in-
okay.
Okay. It is in your thing. There is, if you open up your inventory, it is there. You do also notice
Oh,
something
okay. I
else.
might as well keep it.
The
I've got it
last
now.
few books, the last few pages are these weird diagrams that you've never seen before.
Ah, okay.
And with that, I want you to make a test.
Ooh.
That will be a... I don't have my paperwork here. That will be a willpower. It's a revelations test.
Ah, cool.
Yeah. Oh, you're fine. You have yet to fail a single thing. Oh, yeah.
He rolled a 9 earlier, but
I
that
did
was
roll a
the
9
lowest
just
one.
then. Yeah, that's true.
True. It makes you feel really, really weird. Like something is on edge about this book. That's not. These diagrams just make you feel absolutely horrible, but you can't quite put your finger on it.
Okay. Just creeps me out a little bit.
It
While your
creeps you
finger
out
is
a lot.
physically on the book.
Wow. You can't put your metaphorical finger on it.
Dad jokes.
Dad jokes are the best jokes. Awesome. Okay, cool. We have more information. Let's go and casually sit next to Lucy and check out this gun then. Or guns.
Right.
All the way over here.
Yeah, high-powered
nothing
sniper
here.
rifle, is that like something he just got away with getting out of? It's military style, or?
So,
This is America, though. It's America. So they get any gun you like, can't you? Just go into a shop and buy one? Isn't that the...
pretty close, but no, this
well-
is military grade. This is almost like an anti-material rifle, 50, not even 50 caliber. It is massive. It has a night vision scope, all the bells and whistles. It's quite a powerful weapon.
Make a
And
note of the
fully
serial
loaded.
number so I can find out from my PA where it was purchased.
Well, that's just that the serial number has been wiped off.
Filed, yeah.
Okay,
And
how many
he's
of
FBI,
these...
so he knows the other 2 spots to file.
How often are
He
these
doesn't
guns sold,
need-
though? They're quite unusual, aren't they? These guns. Is there anything
They're
on there?
not sold to the public.
They're not sold to the public. Okay.
No, not these particular weapons. They're too powerful for public use.
Okay,
Oh,
so
what
that would...
about the bullet? Can we run that through the file? The bullet markings, whatever they're called. I forgot the ballistic.
Ballistic.
Yeah.
Is there a ballistic
Stuff.
file that we can match it to?
Well, the gun wasn't fired. That's just it. It's still
Yeah,
got.
it's sat on its
It's
back.
got a round chambered, and
I
it's
mean,
got-
I mean, fire. You mean
Did
fire?
Lucy-
Do something and
Did
then
Lucy
actually...
do her due diligence, fire the
oh
gun,
yes, okay,
and
that's
then
okay.
scan the
Yeah, check out the
bullet.
bullet casings. And
Yes,
whatever,
she
profile?
did. It came through as a shipment about 3 years ago that was basically intercepted by the FBI heading to South America. Sort of drug
okay.
cartel, not the same region as the missionary stuff is. It was just, you know,
So he was out of the FBI at this time, right?
he was out of the FBI, but this
The FBI found.
in, actually not the FBI, the CIA. I have a weird. The CIA intercepted this particular shipment, and however, well, the fragments from the ballistics do match basically the ballistic markings of one of the guns that were in that shipment. However, it's all still there. Nobody, like, there's no markings that there's nothing written down that this shipment has been stolen or is missing parts.
I've got contacts,
Okay,
haven't I?
so he
Can I
got
use one of
this
my
from some friend
contacts
of
as a
his
CIA
CIA.
contact?
You can indeed, actually.
Might as well make it all internal stuff, and
So
then make a
you
call.
Yep. So you contact a friend in the CIA, and he's sort of like, yeah, I don't know the case directly. I mean, we've always are intercepting stuff, but I know where to look. And you sort of wait for a few minutes, and then he contacts you back, and he's like, so yeah, I went down to the depot to have a look for that stuff, and all the guns seem to be accounted for. I can't do ballistic stuff on it, but we registered 10 of these guns, 40, assault rifles, a couple of RPGs and that sort of stuff, and the numbers all track.
Did they have their serial numbers on those guns?
He's like, yes, I've actually asked a mate of mine to match the serial numbers, but it's going to take a good day and a half for that information to come through.
Because we have one of their guns here.
Basically, he said, look, we're going to have to do a bit of an investigation, and we will literally have to look at every single serial number and match it to what we have in the database.
Can we send you anything about this gun to help you? To see if you can identify it as one of the guns? Is there anything distinguishing about them? Like the setup of them, the gear on them, anything that's weird?
These ones didn't have gear. They are a modular one. They have the little bracket things on top and bottom where you can just attach stuff on it. It was just the...
Oh, just the body
itself.
was...
Just the body.
Yeah.
Yep.
Does anything on it attached to it is very unusual that we could track on?
I mean, standard, you can buy standard night vision stuff. It has a standard... No, it's nothing...
There's nothing traceable.
The number of high-powered sniper rifles that were in that capture, he still has.
He still has the same amount, yeah.
We still have the same
So
amount.
this one's from that batch, but it's not missing somehow.
Somehow, yeah.
Okay.
Magic.
It's a really weird thing. I don't know how to make sense of that.
How about the pistol that was used?
Pistol, it's is basically, it doesn't have, like, it's got its serial number still embedded on it, and that traces back to a purchase about 2 years ago from a sporting good on the other side of the country.
If I did an investigation on a sniper
George.
rifle, can I do an investigation on a sniper rifle to squeeze more information out of you? Or is there just no more information?
There is more information.
Oh, can I do an investigation on it, please?
Yep. Roll for me a intelligence hacking test if you have hacking.
Oh, I've got intelligence, not hacking though.
Yep.
I've got a 3 in there. Maybe that'll help me out. Oh, that's all right. 14.
Okay.
Not bad.
14. That's you. You are trying to access the CIA database. It does lock you out a few times, and you get a call back from your mate, who says, like, yeah, we're getting a flag that you're accessing stuff, like your credentials won't actually give you access to that. But he's like, you know something, I've had a look. We have reported that there were 10 of these things done. We actually see that the database has been altered. I can't tell you how it's been altered, but it has had a flag that records have been removed from the database.
Okay.
Records. What else has gone missing?
Records.
What else has gone missing?
They don't know. They don't know, but he's getting a little bit annoyed because if records have been altered to say, more guns were actually done. He's like, we're going to have to find the original arresting officer. We're going to have to get his paper records. We're going to have to do all of this.
Do you want me
see
to
what
get you
he-
some FBI help for this? It sounds like you need some help.
It's like, no, CIA can handle it. Look,
Okay.
we'll go to the DOA. We'll do that. Is it DOA for your
Department
digital-
of...
I can't remember what is the digital one for America.
You got me stumped.
yeah,
NSA.
no idea.
No, it may not be DOA. It might be not NCIS. I don't know, but basically they're going to have to talk to the people who deal with digital crimes and get them
Do
to
some digging.
And he said, look, this could take us weeks and it will probably turn up as a full-blown investigation. So he's like, at the moment, all I can tell you is our database says we should have 10 guns. We have 10 guns. The database has shown clear signs that it has been altered. About a year ago, records were removed. We don't know how, why, or what was removed.
Looks like the FBI handles cybercrimes in the U.S.
They do. In that case, yeah, he's like, well, we'll be in contact with your department about it. Thank you very much. You've just given me a giant headache, and now looks like I have a case to solve.
So this is I'm talking to Marty now. So this is way above the ex-CIA guy. What's his name? James.
I don't know how far above it is. I
George.
think it's just like George has been
But
in the FBI
he's
for a long
got
time. He
he's
probably knows
hacked
someone in
into the CIA. He's hacked into the CIA.
Well, he
That
didn't
seems
hack in. He probably knew someone in the CIA.
exactly. That's really
Yeah. Well, he acquired the sniper rifle. I mean, I just don't know what he meant to use it for, and I don't know why his friend would let him do this. Like, he must have justified this to somebody, right?
it's massive changing the CIA records. It's not a trifle thing to do. Like it's huge.
No.
Yeah, true. Well, I mean, it's just somebody at the CIA can do it. Somebody has access to the database and can do
Who's
it.
his
It's probably
Who's his
someone
commanding
authorized.
officer? Who was his commanding officer at the time?
George's commanding officer, FBI.
Yeah, I don't have the name for that,
Okay,
so
that's
let's
right.
make
I was just trying to think
based-
if he was like if there was anything going on
Well,
even
this was
higher.
after he was out, anyways. This was 3 years after. So whoever he
Yeah, but they're still keeping
contacted at
contact.
the CIA's.
Ooh,
No,
did he write down any
he-
of his what do you call them? Any of his help guys? You know, his informers. Is there a list of informers that were helping him on this at the time?
Oh, you want to like
Um,
contact his supervisor and then ask who he might have known in the CIA?
Yep.
So he did have a female informant. It was a female private investigator.
Did she have
who was
purple hair?
hired by- she did not have purple hair, but
that's
she
just their
was
cover.
hired by
I know, I'm
a
teasing.
family who, a family had a family member join the church and then start talking about this weird stuff. So they hired a private investigator to see what happened. She is the private investigator who helped out.
Oh, we got her name now.
Yeah.
have
Okay, we
her-
need to talk to her.
Yes. Okay, let me pull.
Oh,
out
can you send her
her
prints
name.
over? Can we get her prints?
You can send her prints.
She's a
or
private
that's up.
investigator, so she had to register.
She did, in fact, have to register, yes. So, it was Lindsay Peel.
Okay.
Let's hear her.
Can we compare prints on the guns versus Lindsay Peel?
I've dusted all of the prints on the guns, and they all come up with a red flag.
So just his.
Just his.
Okay.
We need to talk to Lindsay.
You do, you need to
Yep.
find her.
We need to find Lindsay.
We think that she's going to be at that motel.
There's a private detective phone book.
Well, with your FBI things, they do have to register, and her license lapsed.
What I'm thinking is we ring her office and find out what's happening. Oh, you say it's lapsed, has it?
She has,
Okay.
Well,
it's
before
lapsed
we
about
ring
3
her,
years
I think
ago.
we should go and check this lead with the motel, and then ring her if we can't find her there. We don't want
Yeah.
to alert her before,
Yeah, true. We'll keep that in our
Okay.
back pocket.
because if we tip off that we know who she is too soon, she might run.
True.
So, you guys are heading to the motel. Now, this is
You coming,
Thursday
Lucy?
night. Yep, so
Yeah,
here we
Lucy
go.
with us, yeah.
This is Thursday night. You guys are down here. So out by the bus stop. Lucy, it's pretty late at night. You can see a few cars are parked there. Lucy is like, oh, I want to go talk to the barkeep first, just to see if anything's there. So she's heading there. She's like, if you see her, don't apprehend her until I get there.
Is this the hotel?
This is the hotel. Yep.
Can we go and talk
Alright,
to
I'll go in here.
the reception?
Yeah.
Okay. She walks into the bar, and you
Oh.
don't hear from her.
Do you want to go to the hotel and I'll go to the bar with her? Or...
Oh, whichever. I was just going to go and talk and find Mr. Robinson or something in the list.
Okay,
See if it's our guy.
So, do you remember the name of the mother
Sarah.
or one of the sisters?
Sarah Belfort. Oh, I see what you're saying.
no,
From the
no,
from the Lost in Space.
Correct.
Oh my God. Have you got any Mrs. Robinsons on the list? I'll throw my card, FBI. Hi here. I'm just trying to investigate this kid being kidnapped. I hope you can help me. I've got some questions.
He looks incredibly dodgy. He's like, this motel, we don't ask names.
Okay, that's fine, but I still want to have a look at the list.
Purple hair, 14-year-old girl.
Purple hair, 14-year-old girl.
Purple guy's hair. A guy with purple hair, maybe?
Guy with purple, yeah, I think I saw someone like that. I don't ask names, but look, he turns around. You're FBI, are you? Hey, look at that. My fridge is a little out of order. And he starts whistling at his fridge.
I'll just go and grab him around the neck.
He's leaving his computer open for you.
Oh, is that what he's doing? I thought he was doing something dodgy.
Yeah, I was like, why are you grabbing him on the neck?
I thought he was being dodgy. Okay.
Dude's going to
No,
catch a
no.
running fridge.
Okay. I shall grab him around. No, I'll just go and subtly look at them. No, I'll go and sit down at his computer.
So you do see a Mr. and Mrs. Robinson registered at a basically room 3.
Can you remember what they're called, though? From Lost in Space?
No, actually.
No.
I don't.
So I could have said anything and you would have gone, oh, yeah, that's right. Okay,
You
cool.
know the Robinsons.
Yeah, I
Yes,
know the Robinsons, but that wasn't like
but I don't remember what they're called. Yes. So you have a room there. We'll move up to the bar. So the barkeep, as you guys walk in, he's like, sorry, fellas.
Thanks, dude.
We're sort of
Thanks, sir.
closed. I'm just doing the last cleanup. Yeah, we're closed, sorry.
I slide my FBI badge across the table and I make a gesture to be quiet, and then I say, we're just here to check on a friend of ours.
And he sort of looks at it. He looks up at Lucy, who also slides her across, and he's like, okay, so beer, is it? And he goes and pours 3 beers, comes back with them. He drinks 1 and passes the other 2 to you. It's like, okay, who are you looking for?
It's a young lady with purple hair with a 14-year-old girl.
There was a young lady and some older guy. I thought it was a bit weird. He looked in his 40s with purple hair. They came in.
Do you recognize their car in the parking lot?
Yeah, I do. It is the blue one. So this one,
Oh,
if you go
okay.
to the...
No customers are here. It's just you here.
I mean, they came in. They got everything to eat out.
Oh, okay. Do you think they left on foot?
I don't know. They may be in the motel next door, but they just grabbed everything to go. It wasn't exactly healthy meals, but they grabbed everything to go and then they left.
Okay. Well, here's my card. If you see her or the girl come in, just give me a call real quick, and we're gonna go across the street to the hotel.
It's like, very good, officer. I'm happy to help. And Lucy's like, well, that went easier than I thought.
Oh, hi.
So Lucy comes up and like...
Maybe I mucked it up. I don't know.
It's like, Dick, did you get any information?
Yeah, room number 3.
Room number 3.
Mr. and Mrs. Robinson.
She pulls out her gun and she's like, okay, I think we need to go and have a look.
Let's just be...
Why do you have your gun out?
I don't know. Let's just be careful.
She's like, let's be careful. Okay, she puts her gun away carefully.
Don't go freaking people out with your guns being drawn. Is what I mean. I'll nod to the guy again. Hi, mate.
He sort of nods and he whistles a little bit. So,
Room number
number
3.
3 is down this way here. You can see room 1, and then room 2, and then room 3.
I'll just
Is that a dead end at the
just
end
wait
of
a
the
second.
hallway?
I'm
Or is-
thinking here, right? That we check the rest of the rooms as we go down.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's what I'm thinking.
So-
That's why I said it out loud rather than saying we're going to do it. That was my question. Do we check the rooms as we go down, in case there's any adjoining rooms? Should one of us go to the outside? Is there a way of getting out there
I thought
outside?
if this is a dead end, that then I could just stay here.
There's no
and it
access to
looks
the
like
back end,
this-
is there?
Well, I mean, she doesn't have a window outside. so
Hey,
she can't escape.
Mr. Reception, sir. Is there any way out of these rooms other than the main door?
Nope.
No. So the rooms are just also. There's no back door windows.
Are the rooms interlocked? Can you
There's
get,
no
like you rented room 2? Is
bathroom-
it connected to room 3?
bathroom windows.
If you bust down a wall, it might be, but...
Oh, I go
tend
go
to
Hulk and just run through a wall. Okay. Okay, it looks like we're okay. I was just curious. That's all.
As you go down, he shouts out, do not use the red rooms.
Awesome. Wonder why. Okay, so we should go for it then, shall we?
Okay, so you go into room 1.
I don't know. Are we going to open the rest of the rooms or not bother?
Just go to room 3 and I'll
Just
just
go
wait
in the
here, and
3?
if they-
You stand
if
there,
they try to
okay.
run out, I'll
Let's
just
go.
catch 'em,
We'll,
yeah.
we'll do one each side. Do the whole classic kind of
Yep.
guns drawn slightly and open the door.
And you open the door
Oh.
and walk in. Yep. And the room
Is completely
actually
empty.
Empty.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's do some searching.
Okay, make for me a perception searching check.
Oh, lots of 2s.
Lots of 2s.
Is 12 high
It's
enough?
12. 12, yeah, 12 is high enough. You can see that this has been cleaned, not to... Well, you don't know the standard of the
Stunt
cleanliness
points.
in this place.
And some points, yeah.
I wasn't going to mention that. You find a rubbish bin that has a takeaway box in it.
Okay, so that's from the bar.
That is from the bar, yes.
How many takeaway boxes? How much food is in there? Meals.
So this looks like enough for maybe 2 days worth.
Okay. Well, for action, this one. such
One
as-
thing that I did forget to tell you, the barkeep, he tells you what they bought. So for the last 2 days, well, for 2 days they were getting other different stuff. However, this evening only the girl came in and she ordered something completely different. She ordered one item that is the same as the last, few days of items, and then one item that was a kid's snack meal.
And it's all been eaten.
Well, in here you can only see. Okay, so usually he gets a veggie burger, a meat burger, and a big giant mega burger, and some steak, some chips. And these are the wrappers that you can see in here. When the girl came in to order, she only ordered the veggie burger and a kid's meal. And there are 4 burger wrappers, 2 marked veggie, 2 marked jumbo, and 2 packets of chips.
Hey, Marty, did you say that her car's outside?
Yeah.
Do you want to go and check and see if the engine's warm?
Are there keys in here? See if there's keys in here.
There are no
Go
keys
see.
in here.
You can just check out the car and see if the engine's warm, the bonnet's warm or anything, see if it's been going anywhere recently. Like whether she's... It's weird that her car's there and she's not. That's what kind of...
Yeah, well, it could be his car, but we didn't get his keys, so the keys are somewhere.
So
She probably has the keys.
it's cold. The engine is cold.
So it hasn't gone anywhere, come recent or done anything. Okay. Can we... There's nothing else in this room then? Like there's just the food clues.
Just 2 days of food, not the latest food that they got.
And who... So we'll find out. Did you clean this room recently, Mr. Receptionist?
He's like, no, that's the room they ordered. They're not scheduled to leave until Sunday. So I'm not cleaning it until Sunday.
Did you see them come back this afternoon
I saw her come back briefly.
on her own?
No, she had a young girl with her, a little stumbly, looked a little sick.
Did you change your hair color?
Nah, she still had that weird purple hair.
Oh, perfect.
If I slip him some money and say, "Can you give me a call if he comes back again, please?"
He definitely is going to pocket your money.
I know, but I thought I'd just do that out of curiosity. So there's nothing out on the stream. I just don't think can do much has to be. I've done a searching test on the camera. Do much as can I?
No.
Can we break into that car, please?
You can. That will be a dexterity lockpicking test. Or dexterity security, sorry.
Let's just do that. Let's break into that car and have a nosy.
Sweet. Okay. Oh, there's Rocket. Are you ordering food? That's a food vendor.
Well, I was just standing out there trying to look like not suspicious.
Dexterity.
So make me a dexterity test. Yep. What with your freaking rolls? Yes, you can easily break into the car.
Right, let's so before I touch anything, do we want to get fingerprints of the girl, or are we confident it's her?
Well, Lucy is putting on gloves, so
Yeah, okay. I was actually thinking of just off the food wrappers we can find out who they are as well, could we?
there are no food wrappers in it, but I want you to make a memory test, so perception, searching.
Oh, okay, we'll add 1 to that then. 11. 2.
Yes.
Oh, can I re-roll
Okay,
it? I didn't do a very good job. Was that enough? Can I re-roll it?
11 will be enough. You find a tiny little ladybug pendant, sort of, just lying on the ground. And you remember looking at the kidnapping video, she had one of those attached to her bag.
Oh, okay. So it's definitely her then. Okay. Can we get fingerprints to this? To kind of find out who this girl is? Oh, do we need that? Do we know it's her, don't we?
Well, Lucy's pretty positive they're still in the motel, just not in there,
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we can start the car up and beat the horn a few times to see if she'll come out.
No. No. It's a terrible idea.
I thought she might come and go hi.
Yeah, so I mean, logically, I'm trying to think this through. So they go to the diner. This guy tells us they get takeout.
Yep.
Do we believe the guy?
only thing that makes
Do we
sense
need to go and
me
talk
is
to the
that
guy again?
is lying to us.
Yeah, exactly,
Because the car's
yeah.
still here. She's got to be. She must have
And it's
spotted us
not-
on the way in. So.
And it's not just arrived, it's been here for ages because it's cold.
All right. So we go in and.
Shall I talk to him? I've
this
got
guy-
persuasion. Shall I do a bit of persuasion on this
Yeah, you
geezer?
go ahead and talk to him. Yeah. He
doesn't
must
know
have
me
lied
yet,
to us.
so-
He's the only thing I figured.
What makes you think he lied to you?
Suspicion.
Yeah, we just don't trust him.
General player paranoia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Player paranoia. Is that what it's called, is it? Is that the official name for it?
Yeah. I don't know. It's my diagnosis.
I like
Well,
it. No,
roll
it's good.
me a persuasion test.
Come on, be good. 17.
17.
Are you
no,
sure? Are you sure you're not telling us absolutely everything? You couldn't be telling us some more information by any chance?
He looks around and he's like, look, I've told you everything that I know. Look, okay, fine. I did see her. She came in with some kid. She told me, don't tell anybody. It's my niece. She's sick. I'm just... Apparently they belong... she's just trying to get her niece some medical help. Apparently her parents just don't like modern medicine, and look, I've had a family member with that as well, and I know what she's going through, so yeah. The
Well, it's
kid's
a little
safe.
more complicated for that. Like, she's not going to go back to her parents. I can tell you that for sure. But she's been abducted.
What?
Violently abducted by the girl with the purple hair. We don't know the girl with the purple hair's intentions. We know that she's lied to you.
I don't know.
And the parents...
I spoke to the young girl. She called herself oh, what did she call herself? I don't know. Someone make up a name.
Regina?
What do you- No, that's the
Louise.
name of the actual girl. Louise. She called herself Louise, and she said, "Yeah, no, I just need some medication. Mummy and Daddy won't give me medication. I just want some of that." And the girl was coherent. The girl was fine.
The girl asked for medication?
The girl, yeah. That's. I mean, if I would have told you otherwise, and I would have raised the alarm if I thought there was anything there. But the girl seemed to be quite happy and quite fine, and her auntie just wants what's best for her.
Okay, but you're not hiding her here.
Oh no, they went back to the motel. Like I said, they got a
Okay.
kids pack.
Interesting.
Well, we checked the motel.
So I'm just thinking now, is the kid on it, or the kid in on the kidnapping?
No. She
Why
fought back
not?
on the video.
Yeah,
Ah, yeah, but the kid, she wasn't hurt, was she?
she wasn't hurt. No,
I have to make it look realistic. So could we do anything to kind of find out the kid's history? Like hack her phone, hack her PC from home, anything to kind of go and find out if she's been talking to somebody, get her phone records, see if she's been calling people.
Lucy said, "I've already done that. That's like step one is investigate. You know, I mean, we usually the first thing we look at is close family, friends, and relatives, and then we look.
But do you look at the actual person who's been kidnapped though?
Yes, we often investigate the actual person who's been kidnapped. I mean, parents don't like it, but we do that for the simple reason that kids will do this sort of stuff.
Okay. We need to go back to the hotel and do some digging around, I think.
Okay.
I mean,
If
they
they're
already
still, she's
searched
still
the
at the
room. What
hotel,
else- what are we gonna
supposedly.
do?
Are we trusting this guy now? I might just make
Yeah.
sure that car can't go anywhere by unplugging something into the bonnet, like the battery or something like that.
Sweet. Okay. Get the distribution cap gone.
There you go, yeah. Just so it won't go anywhere, in case she runs.
Right. So where
So,
are you going? At the motel?
Just being investigative, I'm going to take a walk around over here as well.
Okay. So you
Anything-
can see. I mean, this is sort of all dirty and horrible and that sort of stuff. You can see a big giant trash can over here. You can see what looks like a dilapidated truck. This whole section around here is locked off, and you can see some generators there. It looks like a little transformer station.
Any fresh footprints? Any fresh disturbed area?
Yeah, perception test.
Searching, yeah.
Okay.
13.
You do find some stuff down by the rubbish thing. You don't really want to know what it is, but you find stuff. It doesn't look relevant.
Brilliant. Okay. And there's nothing down the side. Can I walk around the whole building?
Yeah.
I might go for a mooch around the whole building while these guys are.
Okay.
I might as well. As I'm an investigatory, researchy person, I think that's what they'll do. Go for a walk around the building.
What about you, Rockets?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like maybe there's more than one Robinson in that little computer. Hey, can you have your fridge? I think your fridge is messing up. I think I need to look at your computer after I got my story from my partner.
Any,
Unless Lucy has an idea.
He sort of looks around, and as you do that, you see somebody come walking up, and he sort of drops a few dollars and nods, and then walks out the door and off to the bus station.
A dude?
A dude, yep.
a red room, dude.
Not a red room dude. You can, like, his room is open. He had a backpack on.
I'm guessing there's nothing around all this
Lucy-
area. I've just walked around.
Lucy, go and investigate his
Just
room.
walked around and there's nothing there. No.
No, okay.
So Lucy walks in. TV is left on, but it's sort of, looks like somebody's just left.
Yeah.
So you want to look at the computer? Yep,
Is there another Robinson? Like how many Robinsons are in here?
only the one.
I'm going to start trying doors and apologise if anyone's in there that I shouldn't be seeing. Because I think that's what we're going to do. Should we just split up and check all the doors and check every room?
I mean, I think we definitely should check room 2, because room 2 is next to 3. We probably should check room 4, because that's next to 3.
Room
Because they
4
usually
is
will
a
get
red
rooms
room.
next to each other. But
I was going to just check.
I mean, it looks like they were sharing that room because of the food match, so I don't really know if that's too useful too either.
So
I kind of thought that. Oh, go ahead.
basically, yeah, you have to open each door and have a look at them.
I mean,
Absolutely.
my thought is that they go to the diner, they get the food, they take it to go. They're going to get more
But how did they get
hair
out of here?
change or some kind of a. They're just walking to a store that's nearby probably, and they're just going to get like hair dye, maybe some clippers or something. I don't know. They're going to just
Wouldn't
try
they
to
take the
disguise
car, then?
themselves one more. Well, their plan is to take the car after they disguise themselves once more, and then they've got a second car, or they've decided they're not going to get that car because they know that there's going to be a bolo put on that car as soon as we figure out who the dude is. So I don't know. I mean, we're kind of gambling whether they're going to come back here or not.
Yeah. Oh,
What
people.
do you think?
Hello, people.
Yep.
Hi, how's it
You
going?
Open up the door. You see a lady watching TV. She sort of gives you an angry look, and you see a guy asleep on.
Seen anyone in purple hair come through?
It's like, what the hell are you doing at 11 o'clock at night, opening random strangers' doors?
FBI.
Ah.
On
You
important
recommend
business.
So look, no, my husband and I were just passing through on a break. He's dead tired. I'm just watching TV until I fall asleep.
You're just breaking the Fourth Amendment left and right now, huh?
Yeah, I'm just going for it. Thank you. Much appreciated.
So you knock on that
Oh.
door.
You just open their door. You don't
and-
let them open the door. You just open it.
I'm just opening
Yep,
the doors. I'm going, is it open? Oh, it opened.
Yeah.
What a shame.
A lady sort of comes up and are like, what can I do for you? You woke me up. What's the matter?
FBI, I'm looking for someone with purple hair.
I haven't seen anybody. I'm sorry. I haven't seen anyone. And she shuts the door and you hear her footsteps go back to the bed.
Fantastic.
Well, this is what the police would do, though, isn't it? They go knock on doors.
No, it's not.
This
They
is-
can't open your door. They have to knock.
Oh,
They
okay.
have to have a warrant.
I'll-
Like there's a whole procedure.
Ah, it's FBI. It's fine.
It's gonna judge the. I
Yep,
mean,
that
there's an
room is
Amber
empty.
Alert. We issued an Amber Alert for.
There's a kid missing. This
daughter.
is
I mean,
really
obviously we're
important
trying to get him
business.
back, and
There's a kid
there's
missing.
gonna be a bolo out for that car. I mean, it's.
Oh, it's a person.
I
Hello.
mean, you can knock on the door
Yep.
and ask
I'm gonna
them
knock
to
on the
answer,
door.
and then if they choose to answer, then
Yep.
you can. Yeah.
Hi, I'm looking for somebody with purple hair. FBI.
It's like,
I like
Oh
your
my
style, though. Girl goes missing. Lee's gonna find her.
it's
Exactly.
like purple hair. I think I saw someone walking down the hallway with purple hair just before.
It's like Batman.
Like
Oh, which
a
direction?
few hours ago.
Huh.
Oh,
Which direction now?
down the far end. So he points down this direction.
Okay, interesting. There's no one else in the room with you?
No,
Can I look?
fine. He walks out the door.
The civvies
Okay,
have
you
no
can
idea.
officer.
Thank you very much for your
Who would
assistance.
let you do that?
I know. Well, the
This is
people have
the
no
most
idea.
cooperative.
You
They're
fly.
so
You
cooperative.
hold your FBI card up, and people go, "Oh, okay, sure." And I've got persuasion as well if they get funny.
Oh yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
Knock on the
You
door.
do have persuasion.
Yep, nothing. You don't hear anybody.
Open the door.
It's empty.
Okay, cool. Is it empty though?
You got a kid's meal in the
Yes.
trash?
He said he's just the way he said empty is like in a way.
No.
Does it look like it's
Yeah.
been disturbed? Okay, cool. I'll shut that one. Oh, I'm just gonna go. Oh, you keep doing it, don't you? That's why it keeps doing
I
it.
was.
You're closing his eye. Knock on the door.
So you hear somebody sort of, shut up, go away.
No, I'm not gonna go away. It's FBI. Not open up the door.
As you open up the door, you see
I'm
this
going full kind of
guy-
dodgy 90s cop now.
You see a
Fucking
guy
Dick
sort
Tracy.
of rolling out of bed and he walks over to there. He's like, oh, what do you want?
I'm looking for somebody with purple hair.
Good, you found
Did you get the
somebody. Now,
Amber
can I
Alert
go
on your
back to
phone?
bed?
Well, I don't know. Have you seen a person with purple hair?
Oh, no, I haven't.
Is anyone
Got
else
here
in the
about
room
an
with
hour
you?
No, I'm on my own.
Okay, thank you very much for your assistance, civil person.
And he shuts the door on you and walks back.
I feel like I'm doing this on my own. No one's helping me though. Knock on the door.
I feel
That's
like you're
amusing.
breaking the law left and right. My character is like, yeah, I don't fuck that. This won't want to get arrested. You can lose your badge. My dad got me this job, and I need to keep it.
Knock on the door.
Right. Nothing. And it's empty.
Okay, I'll knock on this door.
Oh, he is
I
playing.
don't know where you are. Okay,
Knock on-
so
Knock on the door.
this one has a red mark above it.
Okay.
Interesting. Would this be a good place
The
to
one that you
hide,
said
though?
or the one that
If
I
I
met?
was
Which
hiding,
one?
would I hide one with a red mark on it?
Is it his door
That's
that's
up
got
to
the red
you.
mark or the one I
His
met?
door.
My
His
door,
Oh,
yeah.
wait,
Yeah, you go ahead.
Here are yours as well. Both of
Okay,
you
well, you
have
do
red
yours
marks.
first. You can go
I'll knock on the
first.
door.
Okay. You heard some noises coming from it, and it silences, and you hear a guy, cut, and then he, sorry, wrong one. He goes and he cracks the door open a tiny bit. It's like, what is it?
FBI.
We're not doing anything illegal.
Oh, no, I don't care about you. I'm looking for a girl with red
Oh
hair.
my God.
Purple hair, sorry.
And you look through, and you can see a girl hiding under the sheets with green hair.
Okay, cool. No, you're fine. You're all good. Thank you very much. Go back to your
This is the wrong
business.
color. You're good.
And you hear that, and you hear, okay, fine, keep going, and then, yes.
I'm going to keep going. Any more rooms we haven't done yet? It's a whole bunch of rooms, isn't
Okay,
it?
I wanna do this
we'll
one
go
up here.
off to his one, okay? So
I knock
you're
on my
knocking,
door. Yeah.
and you have this guy open up a little bit, and he's like, yes, how can I help?
Have you seen a girl with purple hair with a 14-year-old girl?
No.
Can I get both your IDs?
He sort of is like, do you really want my ID? Oh, there's no girl in here.
Sir, could you step outside into the hallway here?
He walks out. He's very upset.
He gives me an ID. He gives me his ID.
He does.
Sir, do you care if I search the premise?
He's like, fine, go.
Immediately, I discover this person, right?
You do.
And she gives me her ID.
She does. He is in his 40s. She is about 20. And it says that he is married to someone who is also in his 40s. That's his ID.
Oh, it's got like this. Okay. All right. Well, thank you. If you haven't, thank you. Just leave.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sir,
Thank you.
back to your turn.
Thank
That was
you.
incredibly awkward. Yeah, your turn.
Yeah. Okay. So
Thanks.
that room.
See, I've gone for not confident, not awkward at all. That's what I'm going for. Just go in there and go, right, FBI, give me information. Knock on the door.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Open the door.
And nothing. Empty room.
Empty room. Disturbed at all? Look freshly empty.
Freshly empty.
Freshly
I
empty.
want to
That's
knock
all.
on this door since he's checked a few.
Which door? That
This
one.
is room 2, I believe.
Yep. And that is empty.
Okay.
Same. Knock on door.
Knock on door. Nothing.
Open door. Step in. Poke around.
Empty.
Empty. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, shut door. No, I don't want
You
shut
just
door.
shut yourself.
It was confusing. I was confused by doors then. Knock on door.
Oh, knives. That's your friend, isn't it? There.
Yeah, he knows.
Yeah. He said, technically, if they answer and let you in, it's still legal. You could
Yeah, that
argue
part's legal,
under
but
duress.
you didn't catch it knives. He's opening the doors and just going in.
Ah, I knocked first though.
He's not even knocking.
I knocked first. If the door's locked, then
The
that's
first
different.
2 you didn't knock on.
No, I
Just
didn't know.
opened up.
No, it did change slightly my skill.
Yeah.
Right. So no answer on those two doors.
Your daughter goes
Open
missing.
door.
One and
This-
two.
you want him
Empty.
as a cop.
Nothing.
Find her.
Knock on door.
Nothing.
Open door. Doesn't look disturbed. And finally, locked door. Open door.
And
Hey.
hear a
Oh, you
knock.
know what? If we would have just looked on Hippo's place
I know. I can actually cheat.
it's
I've got-
right there.
I've got GM power here. I can actually cheat, but I've tried to avoid cheating.
I wondered why you
Ah.
were so insistent on opening doors randomly in the hotel. I couldn't figure it out.
Yes. So
There's a door that's
you
locked here.
knock on the door. Yes. You knock on the door. Nothing.
I'll try the door.
And it appears to be locked, but
Ah.
not locked as in jammed shut.
Ah. Interesting. So might have to lean on this door. Can I go and yell over to the geezer at the reception and say, "Hey, can you got the key for this door?"
You can't yell from that distance.
Okay,
no.
I'll walk over to him. I was just trying to save the.
Basically,
Hi,
he's like,
how's it going?
yeah, he
Yeah.
said, the key, here's this keys, like he's already given you keys to unlock everything. He's like, no, the skeleton key I gave you should open every door.
Have you had issues with this room over here, whichever room this is?
No, never.
When was the last time you were in there?
Oh, I think people left it yesterday. Nobody's scheduled to come in for another week into that room.
Okay, cool. That's what I want to hear. Thank you. I'm gonna now open the door somehow.
Okay, so the
Do you
door
feel like-
will not budge. I
do you
want you
feel
to
like-
make a strength might test.
Strength might. Mine's only one. Do you want to help me? We're both of us together. Would that make it easier?
I want to watch you do it.
Oh God.
9. That is
4
not
stunt
enough.
points. 4 stunt points. No.
Nope.
Okay, now just put your back into it.
So
I'll give you
that
good technique, and I show you how to do it.
Rather than
has
just
made
doing
a
it.
bit of noise. As
Yeah,
you as you do that, you can hear some sort of noise coming from inside the room. You can hear a good scuffling.
Is it locked or is it
And
jammed as in something stuck
It's
behind
jammed.
it?
Something stuck behind it.
Okay. I'm going to take a run up at it this time then.
Okay, so roll again.
Come on. Where's my high rolls when I need them? 10. It's not
10.
working. Now I need high rolls. I'm not getting them.
Okay, so the police officer is going to try and make a roll.
No, rubbish.
9 as well. Did you want to, like the door is really badly jammed. Did you want to try a,
Come over here, Marty.
I-
Give me a hand.
Oh hell!
Use your
okay,
head.
Yeah, what I roll?
Use your head to run into it. Looks like you already used your head a few times.
Gotta roll like what,
More than
fighting?
11, maybe? I don't know.
strength? Strength.
Oh,
test.
strength, yeah.
Strength test.
Is yours 0, is it as well? Oh,
Yes,
12.
not very good.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you do that, and the door bursts open. Make for me a dexterity test.
FBI.
Which one?
Yep, make for me. It's for you guys. It'll be just straight dexterity.
No, rolling has
14
gone to poo.
Dick
11.
Richardson.
Dick
Your
Richardson.
last name is Richardson. Dick.
Richard
Dick
Richardson.
Dixon.
Dick Dixon, yeah, Dick Dixon.
Um,
Have you just noticed that? I
So-
did that ages ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
so
I knew your name
as
was
you
Dick. I
burst-
know we talked about Richard, but yeah, sorry.
As you burst open the door, a bullet comes flying out at you there, Mr. Richardson. And you are... It grazed you on your shoulder, but you're taking 5 points of damage. So somebody just shot at you. And now I would like you all to roll for initiative.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What have you done?
Why are they shooting at us?
Okay. So we are going
Lucy.
to...
Lucy as well. I did Lucy. Oh, I'm last.
Okay.
It's back to normal again.
Fair enough. So, Lindsay, it is her turn first. She is going to shoot at the person in the door. And that will be with a handgun. Is that a hit?
Yep. And some points.
That
Oh, I'm going to die.
Or
This is annoying.
not really.
I think
she's
so.
going to use other stunts.
Okay.
So that is going to drop. That's only 1 damage because of your armor. However, it is going to trip you up and knock you back. You go flying against the back of the wall to basically dive out of the way, and you are now prone on the ground. So she used 2 stunts for knock prone and 2 stunts for skirmish. So that is, there we go. It now is Lucy's turn. She is going to try and target, and she will shoot with her handgun. Oh, 17. That is a nice amount of damage.
I've hit.
Yep. And that does a massive amount. It hits her quite badly. It is now. She will now move out of the way. It is now your turn. There, rockets.
Okay, I'm gonna spend my action, not firing back, but just trying to negotiate.
Nice. That's what I was
Okay.
going to do as well. Yeah.
I want to say, hey, let's de-escalate this whole thing. Let's back away from the door. Let's put our guns away. Let's talk this out. And I will roll some kind of a
Okay.
social check here.
So that will
Persuasion.
be
Yeah.
persuasion. Yep. I will roll a willpower. This will be a roll off.
Uh-oh.
No, you win.
Wow. 7. Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got more than double me. Nice.
that's awesome. Yeah, because last time you were really raking us. You were getting like Gandalf was gonna die.
She sort of shouts out to you. You don't understand what
Gimli.
they're going to do to her. We need to get her out of there. You're
We
not
do
taking
Oh,
her
no, I
understand. We
understand. They're
understand
gonna kill
completely.
her.
Yeah, we understand completely.
She's not going back to her parents. We're on the same page.
She's like, you actually know what they're going to do, and you hear Regina. She goes running over to Lindsay, and she's like, Linny, please don't let them take me back. So
Yep. We're not going to take her back to her parents. We know that there's an issue there. We're going to try to get troops in force there on Saturday and make sure that they don't do that to anyone else either.
So Lucy sort of comes in. She's like, you do realize you've kidnapped a girl and you just shot at a police officer. This isn't going to end well for you. And Lindsay's like, yes, but you don't understand. I had no choice.
Hey, Lucy, just stand down. It's okay. It's fine.
Okay,
We'll take
so
over
what
from
do you-
here. We're okay.
It's just bleeding off your shoulder or whatever.
Yeah, I'm like walking in, holding my arm. Yeah. Bleeding on the
That
floor
was a
everywhere.
flesh wound.
It's okay.
Exactly.
It's
But a
just a
flesh
wound.
Exactly.
So Lindsay's like, okay, look, if you promise you're not going to take her back, I surrender.
Okay, that's good. So, what's going on though? We don't understand. What's going on with George? He gave up his
George-
life for this, didn't he?
He knows what's at stake, and he gave up his life to basically, he knew the police would chase him if he was shooting, as opposed to chasing us.
He didn't even run though, did he? He just stayed there to kind of disrupt them. Was that it? Just so they wouldn't go anywhere.
Diversion. He
Diversion?
knew what was
Yeah.
going to happen. Yeah, look, he
They
knew.
killed him. Did he know he was going to get killed?
He assumed. Well, he hoped
He-
that they would take him alive, but we know they have members of the church in the police.
Oh, they do. That was one of the guys that killed him. Yeah.
Of course it is. Yes.
Yeah, is there any way that we can prove any of this? Do you know of any way we can get evidence?
Look, we've been trying to get evidence for the last 5 years on this place. Do you know what they are doing?
We know
Oh, on
just that,
Saturday.
they plan to kill Regina on Saturday as a sacrifice to
They
protect the church
believe,
members.
they believe, just like Abraham, that the Passover angel will stop the sacrifice and then will come and basically take out anyone who isn't associated with their church. So, as far as they're concerned, they're not sacrificing. It's they believe Regina's going to be safe.
That explains what he's reading in his Bible, or whatever you call it.
About Abraham and Isaac. Yep.
Yeah, is there any way to prove this? This is what they think because their Bible is kind of like abstract in the notes
It's-
about what they're
no,
actually going to do.
It's abstract. You read their Bible, it doesn't make sense. You read the books that the pastor has done, it doesn't make sense. There's nothing that's. Look, it's a gut instinct we have. We know what this church is like. We know they are fixated about this Passover angel. I mean, I don't know if it's an angel or if it's some eldritch entity posing as an angel or what. We don't know what is going to happen.
Oh well, nothing will
No,
happen.
as-
The kid will die. That's all that will happen. Nothing will actually
Well, I
happen.
think this is what we're going to do. We're going to
Because didn't Sarah say
just
to you?
put him up on. There's an illegal rifle obtained through the CIA. Maybe we can just say that they don't have a license for that, and that we got.
Oh,
it,
like a tax
prove that it's
evasion
theirs.
style.
We'll just we're just gonna pin an illegal rifle moving scam on them, and shut the church down at least for the next few years. Maybe we can get them locked up on false charges.
And
Just
they're like,
rack
you
up
know-
false charges on them.
we done that. We tried to do that. We tried to have them as a hate group. We tried to have them as stockpiling firearms. It
Yeah, but
doesn't
now we actually
work.
have a high-powered sniper rifle, so we
Isn't
can
that the one that George had?
yeah, but there's no proof that George got it or how he got it, so we can just trump these charges up and pin them on
And Lucy's like,
developers.
look, my sole goal is the safety of this child. I don't think I can. I mean, you're talking about falsifying records and all this
You
sort of
know,
stuff.
you know, the most logical thing to do is actually use Regina as a pawn in this.
She's like, and is that going to be safe for her?
Well, we'll be there. We at least know what's going to
That
happen.
sounds like Lucy, would you rather that Regina goes back, or would you rather trump up charges on the parents? Like that's the option.
She's like, look, no, I think there is another option. If you, look, I have to take Lindsay in, but there's nothing saying that I can't get Regina into a some sort of basically.
Oh, well, that
we can
they
make
never
sure
work. You're talking about protected custody. That's never works for anybody.
some sort of
Well, we can get protective
custody.
custody easily through a couple of weeks. I mean, that's not like a concern. But that church is just going to find another child to protect them. You know.
Look, I can protect Regina for until Monday. Okay, if I put an order through now, it will be done by tomorrow. Oh, well, it'll be done tonight. They would have to put some sort of case to get their daughter back, which
I
will
agree
be
with you,
processed
but what
on
about
Friday.
the other children of the church?
Regina pipes up and says, "It's no, it's me. They said it's my blood."
Okay, well, what about other children in the local area who have the same blood condition?
It's like 1 in 10.
No, she's
people
a
have this
special.
condition.
Oh, she's unique. Oh, so you think that like we just put her in protective custody and that the whole thing goes away?
Lindsay's like, if you can do that, I will willingly surrender into your custody only.
I still don't think that that's enough. I think we need to trump up charges on that family because they're just they're going to do something worse, or who knows.
You don't want to use her as a sacrificial lamb. I would not
Just trying
laugh.
to get evidence to catch them on the real
Exactly, as they're doing
crime.
it. Yeah, that would be the most logical
I
thing
mean, we're
to do.
FBI. We don't care about the real crime. Let's just trump up charges and get them.
Sounds like a true American.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the American way.
Yeah.
America, yeah.
Dude, if you were a cop in Detroit, you carried a cold gun during the 1990s. That way, if you shot someone, you could put it on them.
Put it on that, yeah,
It's a
yeah,
real thing. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, you guys want to do false charges and all that sort of stuff?
Well, I want to. I'm trying to get them on board with it. It sounds like Lucy doesn't want to, and that'll make it like a showstopper.
I think it would be better to do something that actually they're legitimately doing something dodgy. That would be better.
Okay.
Because if they got lots of
What do you wanna
money,
do, like go
which I assume
investigate
they
the church and see if they've got illegal guns there.
do something, like just do something that's a bit better, not get, because lawyers are pretty good. They've got lots of money, so they'll get some decent lawyers to undo stuff.
I'm sure that they've done something wrong, that the church has done something wrong. Maybe we can get them on tax evasion, like you said.
Yeah, tax evasion is always a funny one to get for, yeah.
Yeah. Worked for
Well, if we jump back, so this is basically Monday, you guys, I'm just going to heal you there, Lee.
Thanks, mate.
So you are back up at full health. It was but a flesh wound. And we have Lucy there, and I'm going to go over to back to the motel, so I'm with you guys. Let's go to the police station and activate you. Delete that person.
Activate.
And Lindsay inside the jail cell. Actually, Lucy is not there. So Lucy has taken Regina. She is at a hospital in the next state over, basically going through all the medical procedures and all that sort of stuff. She is a sick little girl. Nobody not quite knows how she stayed alive for as long, but her medical condition is getting worse. So Lucy has put through that the parents have been endangering her. You guys are in the room with, well, not in the room, you guys can move to the room with her parents.
Oh, you know what? We could get the parents on reckless endangerment for not treating their child for the blood disease.
You can, yes. Much easier and much more legal than a gun.
There you go. That's better. There you go. You got it.
Yep.
We knew there was something there. We just had to.
Actually, I moved these 2 police officers. Well, one of them is out. The guy who killed George, he is in there. So what are you saying to the parents?
Oh, well, we don't want to do it here. We'll just wait until we can get the FBI warrant to go and seize them for treating the child.
Well, you've done that and you've taken them back into...
Oh, they're in custody now, are they? You saying?
They're
They're
in
in custody.
custody in the interrogation room, yes.
Oh, okay.
They're like, hey, where's our daughter? We know you've rescued her. We want our daughter back.
Is this Monday or is this before
This
Saturday?
is Friday. No, this
Friday.
will be
Monday.
Saturday. Yeah, Friday evening.
Friday evening. Okay.
I felt like I should use persuasion on them to get lean on them to admit that they were
Okay.
in the wrong, I guess.
Old persuasion for me.
Yeah, we got a tape recorder too in the room.
Oh yeah.
Come on, let's be good.
A personal one. Not we're not depending on the system here.
18. Thankfully, no stunt dice.
I
Yeah,
know. Very, very sad.
So you tell them what they've done is wrong, and they just keep saying, no, it's our faith that has kept her alive, and our faith will keep her alive tomorrow.
So
You
that's
don't
enough for them to
understand.
admit. That's enough for them to be done for. What I don't know. Would it be premeditated murder almost or something like that? Because they're admitting
So
they
you
were
don't
going to do it.
Child neglect. It's child neglect.
It's
Child
not
neglect, yeah.
murder. She's not going to die.
It's child neglect.
No, but it doesn't matter. The fact that they were going to do it is enough. They've admitted that they were going to do it. That's enough, surely.
They are...
They
well,
admitted they were going to kill her?
Yeah, they just said it's fine. She'll come back again, which tells me that they're fine. They're going to kill her, and then she'll come back again.
You're gonna,
just-
yeah. I guess we got to get her hung up. So we asked them, like, you're gonna kill her, and then she's gonna come back. That's what you're saying is gonna happen.
Yep.
So he's like, I know people, and yeah.
How did
but
you
they-
intend to kill her? Were you gonna poison her, or what? I mean, how are you gonna make it painless?
He's tight-lipped. He's not answering anything. He's pretty annoyed at you.
Oh, I want to roll to see if he'll actually give me the information to
Okay, roll away.
see if I can just
This will be a very hard roll.
if he can.
Get some free stunt
Oh,
points.
okay,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
free,
pretty
yeah.
good though. Stunt points. Isn't there one where you
On
can
the
change
table.
someone's opinion on you?
Cards on the table.
Cards on the table, yeah.
Yeah.
So
We're
I'm
honest.
just
They have to be
trying
honest.
to find a person to put down. I know there's a heap of people. Because I'm looking and a
Trying
lot
to
of
get
these
a lawyer?
people. Yeah, I'm trying to get a lawyer.
Oh, damn it.
No, I think I found one. I think you used him before. But
Oh yeah,
I
the
found a
politician.
politician, exactly. There we go. Give it a sec for the thing to come up. And in walks this high-priced politician. He sort of walks over. Actually,
This is your
high-priced
character,
lawyer.
wasn't he? The one that was
I think
Yeah,
it
he was awesome.
really, really
I think
talkative.
we went after a werewolf with a politician.
That's right.
yes. So he sort of walks in
super.
past you guys and he's like, okay, yeah, they do not have to say anything that would incriminate themselves. Anything that you have said is, cannot be used. And he just spouts all this legal jargon and basically says, if they are not released by tomorrow and their daughter is not given back to them, then both of your careers will be gone.
Well, actually, we have them on child neglect. So what do you say to that?
And he sort of whispers, and then it's like, they say under religious grounds they are allowed to make that decision. If you want to, compete against that, you must give the daughter back, and then we will basically see you in court, which we will drag out for years.
Okay, can I talk to you in the other room?
And he's like, no. Like, I don't work for you. I work for the family, and no, I'm not talking.
Okay,
to
well,
you.
I've got a recording of what your client just said a minute ago that I need you to hear.
He said, okay, that is a legal recording. I will have you up for illegally breaking the law.
Nope, we asked them if we could record. They said it was okay. It is legal, and it will be used against them.
Also,
And both of them say, I don't remember.
Do you want to hear
asking
what's
for
on it, or do you just want to go into the trial blind?
They said, we never agreed to any recording.
I've got it on tape that you agreed.
He's like, well, it's your word against mine, and they are paying me a lot more than you make in a year.
Okay, well, I've got it on recording. I said, hey, do you mind if I record this? I put the tape recorder down. And then they said what they said. Do you want to hear what they had to say before you go to trial? I know that your entire profession depends on you winning these cases, and if you get humiliated in court, it's not going to be good for you either. I know that our jobs are at stake and your job's at stake, so you want to hear the evidence or not?
He's like, no, I'm not hearing a single bit of this.
The lawyer actually is denying it. Okay, so I want to use perception to try to figure out if I think that he's a member of their church.
Okay, go for it. It'll
Okay.
be perception or intuition, which is, yeah.
Yeah, intuition probably. How do I do intuition?
Maybe investigation, actually.
How do I do
Communication, investigation.
Oh, I've only got communication then.
You can't honestly tell whether he's just some high-priced lawyer. You do know that John was a lawyer before becoming a pastor. So it could be a friend, it could be a member of... actually, make for me an investigation... make for me a perception seeing test, both of you. Nice. Okay.
5 stunt
with
points.
5 stunt points. You do notice that both of them have the same ring around their finger. This is not a
There was some
class
kind of an
ring.
indicator.
Yeah, there is not a class ring. This is, in fact, a family ring.
Have I seen it on the two cops? Did Mary and Mary and James didn't have this ring?
I've got one
They
question.
did
I just want a question which is like unrelated. I'm going to ask Mr.
Yes.
Mr. What do you call him? Pastor John? Whatever you want to call himself.
Pastor John, yes.
If you can't do the sacrifice tomorrow, what will happen?
He sort of looks around and he's like, look, the Passover is going to happen whether you try and stop it or not. Well, I have faith it's going to happen.
Oh, but we can stretch this out for a couple of days quite easily. So, but we can give the kid back to you on Sunday. So what will happen then?
He's like, no, the Passover is just going to happen. Oh, yeah, we want our daughter to be with us.
So you can sacrifice her, basically.
You're not sacrificing her.
Oh, what are you doing then?
Look, you don't believe, you don't have the same sort of faith as us, so I'm not going to get into the antics.
But I'm really interested, though. I find it quite interesting. I'm interested in religion generally, so...
High-priced lawyer is basically saying, nope, this interview is over. My clients are walking out.
Really nice rings you got there, you guys.
And they both cover up their rings very, very suspiciously. And the lawyer just says, that's none of your business.
Ah, but come on. You know you want to share. Where'd you get your ring? I want a ring like that. They look really cool. Where'd you get them from?
He starts walking out and he pushes you out of the way. And as he walks out, they basically vanish. And they are leaving. And there's nothing you can do to stop them.
Okay.
However, as they pass, the high-priced lawyer is basically saying, the daughter will be returned to us tomorrow or your careers will be over.
See you in a bit.
Well, I talk to my partner and I say, well, it's Friday night and they've already got her in protective custody. There's nothing we can do anyway. So, I mean, if our careers are over, they're over. But I'm pretty sure my dad won't let that happen.
Because you come from an aristocratic family, you don't recognize the family crest on the ring, but you do know, like you have a similar ring with a different family crest. These are only made for the direct family members.
Okay. That ring that they had was I've got one very similar, and
yes.
It's
big giant one on your finger.
So they're all related. Is what you're saying? They're all related, are they?
They looked somewhat similar. You can safely assume it's father and son.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. So
So I don't know if there's much else you can actually do. They've definitely taken the thing that Regina is safe. Do you guys want to move to Sunday?
Oh, okay, yeah. So it skips past.
Saturday or Sunday?
No, it's going to
We
skip
we
past
need to go
because
to the church, don't we?
Oh, no, you're right. Saturday night.
yeah, Saturday night. Well, we should do that really because can we get some friends from out of town to come on Saturday?
You possibly can. I haven't created anybody, but
Oh, it depends
why
how.
not. I mean, you can get some police officers if I jump to the police station and I get some police officers.
Just non local.
Did only one police officer came over? Why is that? Cuts you and then paste you. There we go. So you guys turn up on Saturday, sorry, with some police officers. There is a church member standing outside who is blocking your path.
Oh, you look really lonely, mate. You all right?
He's like, look, so yeah, you walk up to the church, you see 2 statues of angels illuminated by light coming through the doors and the path heading up to the main church.
Okay.
The church member's
So-
like, hey, I know who you guys are. I'm not letting you in.
I've got his book still, haven't I? The one I stole off
You
that
do,
cop.
actually.
Can I need to return this book, and I hold out the Quran or whatever you want to call it. I need to return this book to him, but I want to do it personally to make sure it gets to him.
Oh my gosh! What?
He's like, look,
That's
SPC,
an
what
HR call.
he's like, look, no, I'm sorry, you are not welcome into the church. We're about to start the ceremony, and no, I know what you guys done. You're trying to, well, the ceremony is, they don't even have their kid for their ceremony. How could you do that?
Oh, they don't have the kid.
No, they don't.
What are they going to do? So who are they going to sacrifice instead?
Well, you might have to wait and see.
Can we annoy this lonely church member enough to get him out of the way? Like arrest
Make
him
a
or something like that?
persuasion
Or
test. You can definitely make a persuasion test.
okay, let's do that.
So
When did you
I-
join, sir?
23 stun
20.
points.
Right.
Is that all right? It's
Yeah,
higher than
no,
his.
That is much higher. That's double his easily. And 3 stun points. So go ahead and use as many stun points as you want.
Yeah, find out where the guns are stored. Find out.
That's
gotta
right,
take all
who the
weapons away
goodness.
from before they.
So here's the interesting thing. He actually has a sidearm on there. One of the police officers walks up to him, and it's the icy police officer. He walks up and he's like, "Sir, do you have a permit for that revolver?" And the church member is like, "Hey, I'm on private property. I don't have to have a permit to have a gun on private property. You can't do anything."
No, you need a license for a gun.
He's like, "I have a license for a gun. I don't have to have a permit to have it on me on private property."
Is it
This is not-
is it actually out and open, or has he got it? What do you call it?
He's
Enclosed.
got it out on his open. It's
Oh.
on his belt.
Is that allowed in this?
There's so many states.
It's different
Some
states, isn't it?
have
'Cause
really
states
strict
open-
carry.
is it
He said
open
was in the
carry? That's-
South. If it's a
Yeah.
southern state,
If
it's
it's in
more
Texas,
likely
it's
that they'll
okay,
have open
but-
carry legally. Yeah.
Okay, so you've got the stunts there. Have you got them?
I don't know what to do. Social
But
stunts,
if
I
he
guess.
does have a gun open carry,
Yeah.
he'll have to produce his. He could. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I guess that he doesn't have to produce his.
Well, the IC police officer is like, "Look, I can't arrest him. I don't know if I want to arrest him."
No, yeah, he's
At
on private
this
property
particular-
with the open carry. That's a complex situation.
Yeah. You can hear chanting starting to come from inside the church.
Okay, but you're not gonna let us through. What did we get out of that persuasion?
I'm trying to work
Okay,
out.
so you're still trying to work it out.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out 3
Okay,
points
yeah.
what I can do with 3 points.
Why did
What am I
you join
looking
the
at
church, sir?
for? General? It's not general, is it?
He
It's not.
basically, it's social.
It is
So
social.
he
yeah.
is, with the persuasion test, you don't persuade him to let you open, but
Pay
the
attention, maybe?
police officer is going to take him over to the side to try and talk some sense into him. However, like the police officer's like, "I can't arrest you, but sir, you need to understand this is a delicate situation, and do you really want to? And he's basically, they're talking over the side, which leaves the door open for you.
I was going to do pay attention, which is 3 points. Interact. Your interaction gives you
interact-
reveals information about target
Uh,
above and beyond even what you might consider looking for.
Ooh, I don't know how that would actually help. I mean, with the pay attention, you can... Okay, so what you can hear, the chanting has stopped, and you can hear Dr. John, Pastor John, sorry, he is now starting his sermon. He is talking about how Abraham, had to sacrifice Isaac, and that the Passover angel stopped that, and all this sort of stuff. And he's like, it's all about the bloodlines. And he talks about how Regina was the combination of two bloodlines, Isaac and Ishmael. And he's going on about that, and he then says the bloodlines have to be combined. Our daughter isn't here, but we have faith that it is going to do it. And you can see through the cracks, Sarah is also walking up. Both of them have large daggers in their hand.
Good
So
time
you
to
can
open
see
the
through
door, I'm guessing, then.
You open the door, and John looks down the hallway, the auditorium, and he's like, you unbelievers, you are not going to stop this. You can see a few people there. I didn't put it super full, but you can imagine it's full. These are just the people who will matter.
Yep.
Who's got daggers and where are they going?
Basically inside them. So John shouts out, "You will not stop this," and he stabs himself in the chest, and then he sort of wipes the blood and puts it onto the altar in front of you guys. Sarah is starting to raise her dagger to do the same, and as that happens, John starts falling over dead. What are you guys going to do?
Oh, wow. Just open mouth,
Can we-
shocked.
I was going to say either shoot the gun out, or the dagger out of her hand, but I don't know if I'm good enough to do that. But
You can try and make a shot if you want.
yeah, or just get an ambulance
You're
to
gonna
come. But is he already
okay.
dead?
Well, you can only see him from afar. She is starting to bring the dagger down.
Oh, why not? Let's try that. I might not shooting her though. This could be bad.
You're going to try and shoot her?
Yeah. Well, no, shoot a dagger or something.
Oh, yeah, I'll call an ambulance. To
shooting the
Call
two
an
cops.
ambulance. Yeah. Call an ambulance.
Call 2 ambulances.
So if you pull your gun out, I want you to first make for me a dexterity test to see how quickly you can do that. And I will do... Oh, wow, that is...
It's the worst roll of the
pretty
night. Right at the end. Perfect.
Okay, so she is going to beat you. You pull your gun out, but she stabs herself, and she does the same thing, gets the blood and puts it onto the altar, and then slumps down. The altar starts glowing this weird purple light. I didn't actually key it up. Update light source.
I'm going to just yell
So it
to the rest of the
starts glowing
guys to
this-
get out. Get everyone out of the...
and
Okay, do we see a purple light, or is this thing just like magic? Like we're just confused.
No, you see a purple light, and then you see what basically the two hands of the angel starts glowing, and it hits both John and Sarah, and they actually get up, and you can see their wounds healing in front of them. Then you see
Awesome.
the light sort of appear to go between them and hit in the middle, and you see this massive door. Should actually be more massive than that, so let's make it...
That's a very
massive
diddly
door.
little door, actually.
It is a very diddly little door, isn't it?
Looks like a little hobbit door.
let's-
Oh,
Let's
wow.
make it a giant door.
It's
There
a door
we go.
now. That's a door.
You see a giant door open. It's sort of a door just appears by the altar and then opens up, and you see these massive tentacles open and come squirming out of the door. It grabs both Sarah and sucks her in, and then John and sucks him in. And
Everybody
just-
out. I'm yelling as this
yeah,
happens.
and we are now rolling into initiative.
Oh, God.
So
Fighting against a
that's
door.
Everybody.
Yeah, every
fighting
time you pull your
against-
gun, I feel like this happens to us.
So
You're
I'm
gonna
going to
say.
roll the NPCs.
Where's my... I can't even see me on here. Oh, dick. Oh, look at that.
Hey, nice roll. Yeah,
Wow.
you're way
So,
at the top.
the very first one is the suspicious church member. He looks around
Hey, Barney.
at you guys. Or is that Barney the dog?
Barney came over and yawned at me.
He looks
nice,
around.
yeah.
His face is just horror. He starts running towards the
Ouch.
door.
Yeah.
However, as the door goes there, this tentacle is going to try and attack him.
Can
Let's see if it hits him.
Oh, God.
Yes,
Uh-oh.
it grabs him and sucks him in, and he is being pulled screaming into the door before he hits the door, and he dissolves. Your turn there, Lee.
He dissolves. I love it.
dissolves. Turns to dust.
If everyone lays down, if I get everyone to like shout at everyone to go and get into cover or something rather than run, as my half an action or whatever you want to call it, can I do that?
You can.
And then can I get in behind one of the pews?
Yep.
As cover.
Yep.
I don't exactly know what I'm going to be shooting at here, though. This is what's. Do I shoot at the book?
The book, the door. What would you like to shoot at?
Maybe I'll shoot at the book. I don't know. What do you reckon? The
So-
book is a good idea, or should I just shoot at the tentacles? I feel like shooting tentacles is pointless because they'll just keep coming back again. So we need to break the spell somehow.
I have no idea. I'm open for ideas.
Okay.
Try something.
I'm going to shoot the book. If I can.
Make for me a shot. It will be target of 14 because it is small.
It's quite small. Can I get closer?
Do you want to get closer to a giant
Not
door with
really,
tentacles?
no. But I think like that's quite hard to hit. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty useless.
11. Okay, so the bullets go whizzing past the book and actually strike the door. Every time it hits a door, the bullet just puffs into non-existence.
Yes.
However, 4 of the church members and the police officers are all running away into cover, essentially. I believe that is cover there. Yep, that is cover. And so is the lonely church member. So there you go. You have a bunch of church members are actually prone and hiding away. Some of them have listened to you.
That's good because the guy running away was bad. So maybe.
Should have told them to get their shotguns.
So I'm just going to make you.
Oh,
So
Oh,
it's
shit.
now super bright. Yep.
right.
Oh my god.
It is now the door's turn.
Oh
So
my
the
god.
door, the door is going to make an attack on a few people here.
Perfect.
So 14, success. So this arrogant church member starts getting pulled in, and she's like, I knew I was going to be chosen. I knew it's me. I know it's. And then she screams as she is turned into nothing. This evil church member is also the same thing is going to happen. He goes in and he gets sucked out, and it has a third attack. The tentacles swipe over the pews over this side, but miss the drunk, the helpless, and the innocent, and is going to take on the crowd. Whoops, where's the dice roll? And that is a success, and this person is getting dragged in. So it is the police officer's turn. What do you think? What do you want to tell them to do?
Get back up.
Yep, and
I don't know what are they carrying. What guns they got? Just pistols or revolvers?
3 of you
Rifles.
come in here and shoot this door with us. There's something gnarly going on. The other one of
actually,
you get all the backup you can. Call the military.
he is fine. He is, holding his own. So yeah, the guns they have a handgun, a stun gun, a stun baton, and unarmed. They did not bring rifles.
Nothing in the boot of the car.
That's a while you can get them to run off and do it, but that'll be
Yeah. Okay. What do we reckon though? What do we shoot? What do we aim for here? Something needs to break the spell. We can't kill the tentacles. I don't think. You've been very quiet, Rockets. Come on, bro. We got this.
Well, I mean, I was gonna bust out my bat and just run up to the altar and just start swinging at everything on it and just try to
Try
blow
that
both
if you-
knives off and the book and just pray I don't get tentacled.
It's one hit dead with the tentacles as well, which is a problem.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
it's really brutal.
Yeah.
I think we go for the shoot the book. Let's keep shooting the book. I reckon that's the problem.
Okay. So he is going to try and shoot.
Unless
the book.
Rockets comes up with anything else, we'll keep shooting the book.
Yeah, I don't know.
13. He does not get it.
So close.
He shoots and misses the book.
And he has some points, so that's real sad.
Other police officer, she is going to straight away roll a willpower.
No, she's not.
And she is noping her way out of there. So she
Nope.
starts screaming and she
Nuh-huh.
takes off and she's gone.
Wow.
Call the military.
Next police
Exactly.
officer,
Come back with friends. How's the nervous one going
We
to
need
do?
a tank. We need a couple
next
tanks.
one. Nope, she is
Nope,
also
she noped as
freaking
well.
out.
Oh my word.
She nopes as well.
Get a
So-
shotgun.
Lonely church member, he is looking absolutely terrified there, and he is going to start noping out. As soon as he starts moving, this thing makes a attack at him. Where's the attack button? There we go.
Wow.
Success. Is it though? What is their thing? Because he is prone. His defense is 12, so no, it actually misses. I should have put a -1 on it. A tentacle goes off towards him. However, he is able to roll out of the way, and he is taking off outside of the light this way. So it is now. There's multiple church members here who have turns. Who is that one? This restless church member, she starts walking towards the light, and no
Amazing.
tentacles attack her. She just walks in and completely silent, and poof, she's gone.
Wow.
So we have another one, shocked one. He's going to make a willpower test because he is super shocked.
Oh.
Actually, he holds thing, and he is going to follow direction and go prone. Now we
Okay.
have the innocent church member. She is holding fire and doing a nothing because you managed to get through to her. So it is your turn, Rockets.
Okay. Is there anything candlelit? Any flame source in here?
There doesn't seem to be any flames at all. No. Like everything's lit by electric lights.
Did you bring your
I
grenades
yell for
that
someone
you
to
packed
throw me
earlier?
a lighter. Does anyone have a lighter they can throw me?
I mean, I suppose you could have a lighter if you wanted.
I could just have a lighter. I don't
Yeah.
know that I would. Okay, well that's the pay. I'll say I have a lighter. All right,
Yeah.
so I have a lighter. I grab a hymn book as they normally have at the back of these pews, and I light that shit on fire. And I'm gonna throw it up to the altar.
Okay.
Is the altar made of stone or is
Hey,
it wood?
I can
The
throw you
altar
the
is stone.
book, the Bible that I've got here if you want that to. Fire.
Oh my God, no! Don't get that thing near me. I'm throwing a hymn book. The thing you're
Okay.
singing out of.
Roll for
Okay.
me an accuracy test.
Oh my God.
Now you're aiming for the altar, not the book.
Your
so
accuracy's
it's
all right,
easy
though,
to-
Well,
it's
the
two.
book. Well, I want to. Is the altar
This will be
wood?
12. The altar is stone.
Oh, if it's stone, I want to throw it at the book.
Okay, then it's 14 for the book.
Okay, I'm gonna aim.
Come on, you got this.
Yes, you have it.
Oh,
Okay.
So you are able to burn the book, and as the book goes down, you feel this horrible screeching sound. I want you both to make a willpower test.
God.
Jeez.
It's all right.
Okay, you both pass. Not that I'm surprised, but you do notice that there seems to be, as the book is burning, there are little flames appearing all around the door.
Ooh.
So it seems like the door is on fire. It is now helpless church member is also going to hide, which puts it back to Dick. Your turn.
I want to just destroy this book somehow. I don't know if shooting is a good idea though, but
Don't put the fire out.
yeah, put the fire out. That's exactly what I was thinking when I was thinking if I shoot it, will it
Just
put the
light
fire out?
another book on fire and throw it up there.
I'm gonna light the book. I've got this Bible in my hand. I'm gonna let it on fire.
Actually, make for me a expense roll,
Oh, okay.
equipment roll. Yeah, resource test.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Nice. 21. Okay. What you actually have instead of a book is you are a trench coating detective who just so happens to have a lot of whiskey in his trench.
I'm making a Molotov cocktail.
You can make a Molotov cocktail.
Amazing. Let's do that. That sounds fun. I'll be really sad. I'm going to take a swig of the whiskey, though, as I'm doing it. Take a quick swig and then chuck a dirty rag in there.
Okay. So
You've got to remember the grenades next time.
Yeah, I know. I always forget the grenades.
Make for me, because this is AoE, make for me an accuracy test of 11.
Can I have an aim on that as well? +1 for aim?
And add an aim. Yep.
Not that I can do anything other than, come on.
Yeah,
got
everything's
this.
pink knives because there's a giant demon door in the middle of the
Stunt
church,
points.
and tentacles are coming
stunt points.
flying out.
Okay.
4 stunt points.
Now,
Finally,
I can't remember if this one here has
combat stunt
explosion stunts. But it may just be combat stunts.
Vehicle combat, chase combat, general stunts, terror.
Oh no, that's exploration, not exploding.
Cool
So
shot,
combat stunts,
bar
go
the
for it.
way. Pin. Seize the initiative. Don't need to do that.
Nope.
Mighty blow. Maybe we'll just do mighty blow plus.
Okay, mighty
This-
blow.
Burst automatic's probably not very helpful. Can't help. Stopping the speed doesn't really make any difference. Overwatch ranged. -2 penalty, or -1, but 2 per.
You might be able to pour it into a glass and make a second Molotov.
Oh, can I do that? Okay. What would that be under? Is that lightning attack?
I would assume lightning, but
So
that's 3 now, isn't it?
yeah,
I'm
that's
trying to have a
3.
look.
Yeah. Suppressive fire. No. No.
I'm in the right stunts. No, I'm in general stunts. That's why I can't see them. Combat stunts.
Combat stunts.
Yeah, that's why. Called shot. You could look at called shot. So you hit the book directly.
Oh yeah, okay. Hit an exposed part of the target until it becomes more penetrating.
Okay.
I was wondering about knocking the book off the thing it's on.
Into
that
the
might
door?
work. Yeah, you could knock the book into the door.
Yeah. That would
Okay.
confuse it because it sets stuff on fire and not be on the altar as well.
Okay, so you are doing a
What
butt
the
ton of
heck?
damage.
That's some damage.
That's some damage. Basically, you knock the thing shatters. Let me get my drawing tool. So it shatters
D6 plus
around
100.
here.
Plus 1d6
So-
times 10. Amazing. Plus
Yes,
1d6.
it explodes there. The book goes flying, burnt up into a crisp, into the door. As it hits the door, the entire thing sort of starts vibrating, and the door itself swings shut. And all the tentacles go back into it. The light starts flickering horribly. That's wrong button. Actually,
Oh, wow. Now I get an epileptic fit. Be warned, viewers.
Yes.
Yeah. What I wanted to do is change it to torchlight. So the light starts
Oh.
flicking horribly, and the door itself actually starts shrinking. However, as it's shrinking, the entire building, like parts of the building, starts collapsing into the door.
All right. Yelling everyone out.
Everybody out. Okay, I want you to make a communication persuasion test.
Some 3s.
16. 333. Excellent. In that case, everybody starts coming out. However, as this the drunk church member, he starts going. He stumbles over and trips up. You may need to
I was going to stand next to the door doing like a cop waving
not a
people
song.
out thing. Just stand next to the
wave
door.
thing.
Yeah.
Can I
that
move
whole
You
or
do
are we
time.
out of
notice
combat,
that
or-
there is a... Sorry?
Are we out of combat?
You are out of combat. Yep.
Yeah, I get really far away.
Just running. I was going to go and help this guy, do a heroic thing
The
and help
drunk
this
one's
guy.
on his own. I'm not going to help him.
I see police officer. He comes in because he passed his thing, so he's going to help you drag the drunk church member out.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. You heroes.
We are heroes, mate. That's
Fly,
what we
you
do.
fools.
It's just another day's work, mate.
This is supposed to be a cushy job.
Yeah. Basically, the church implodes into a massive amount of rubble and eldritch energy, and the door collapses, and the light finally stops flickering. However, all the lights are off in the church, other than the outdoor lamp that you guys are under. And yes, you managed to stop some eldritch entity from pretty much taking over the world. You didn't save the pastor and his wife.
No,
you wouldn't
no.
have saved them anyway,
No.
but you did save the daughter.
Yeah.
Yes. And yes, that is the adventure done. You stopped an eldritch entity.
How were we supposed to defeat that without knocking the book into it? Were we able to defeat that door any other way? Was that the best way? Fire?
Fire for the book. It wasn't so much fire on the book. Like the book did do damage. The key thing would have been burning the blood.
Oh, the blood.
So fire.
Fire.
The blood, yeah. I thought it was the
Okay.
blood maybe too, but I didn't know.
Well, the book had some energies in it because the pastor,
Put the book on. Put blood on the book and stuff.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering about
Yeah.
that part too. Like, are all the Bibles, like if someone just stabs himself
Just that
by
one.
them, this thing starts coming in?
Just this particular Bible.
This was the relic that he found down in South America.
Yes. So, yes, that is the end of the adventure. It's a lot more light-hearted than the actual adventure reads.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it seemed like it could go dark really quickly, especially with
Yep.
the red rooms and all that other stuff.
Yeah, it could go very dark very quickly, but I cut out a lot of that stuff.
Nice.
But yeah, that's also, it's almost 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Yeah, it got pretty late, yeah.
It got pretty late, so sorry about that. However, yeah, we have one more adventure under our belt, and next week we have a special episode where we are making the Avengers characters in Pathfinder.
Yes.
Yes.
Dibs
So,
on Hulk. I want to play
dibs
Hulk.
on Hulk.
I don't know which one you really want to pick, Lee. I hope it's not
You're just
Hulk.
like, I'm just playing Hulk. I don't care. You can have the rest of them. I'm just Hulk.
Well, if you really
Personally.
want him, I mean, we can flip for him or something. We can roll
We're
it
only
off.
doing 4 of them again. We can do 4 more at a later stage, but next week it'll be Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor.
See, that's a good choice. I don't care. I'd have any of those, so that's fine.
Okay, cool, yeah.
Cool. So, Rockets, where can we find you on the interwebs?
Badass Rockets TV, Badass Rockets on Twitch.
And your game, is that still coming out?
Yeah, I've got to actually go and get it licensed. I got to get a day off of work and go and get a license, and then a month later, I'll upload all the stuff to the Steam's whatever that thing is called, and get a tax ID number, and I look to put it out. It's got 5 levels to it. I'm excited.
Nice. Well done. It's
I also
always
have
a
an
good-
idea for another game that I want to do where I don't know how to do it yet, but I
Yeah.
want to do it in what's it called? Unreal Engine.
Yep.
And the whole concept is just that it's a goo that tries to get you before you do like complete submissions. It's kind of got the idea from what's that game that was really popular with
Rage?
the little characters that
Oh.
are like it's really low grade art and everybody's sus. What's the one? Yeah. Anyways, whatever it's called.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I was thinking simple art like that anyways, 2D simple
Pixel
art, and just you have to have a flashlight, right? And if you don't shine the light at the ooze, it comes after you. So there'll be
Okay.
some puzzle maps where like someone has to keep their light on the ooze while other people are figuring out puzzles, and it's spreading out into other rooms as it tries to get around wherever it is. That's my
Nice.
idea anyways. I don't know. I want to do that. I don't know how committed I am, but that's my idea. Yeah. But the game that's coming
Nice.
out is just like a shooter in Bolivia, and you got to get to the helicopters and steal helicopters.
Fair enough. And Lee, where can we find you?
Xbox has to start up again. We're 2 weeks in now. We had a very interesting episode last week about how Xbox is basically destroying consoles and doing no more games ever again.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. We spent a whole hour on the subject because Carl was, I was being the opposite to Carl just to encourage the conversation. But interesting.
They're destroying all of the other consoles, and they're going to stop making games.
No, actually, what they're doing is third party. They're going to do all their games are going to go third party. Is what the rumor is. It's all rumor. This is what's funny about it. The whole thing's rumors, but they're saying they're going to release it because currently they do a lot of games. There are a lot of studios. They make a lot of games just for the Xbox or PC.
Yeah.
And there's rumors that they're going to make all these like Halo and Starfield all going to go to PlayStation. So everyone goes, well, that means they don't need a console, so they're not going to do the Xbox anymore. That's what everyone's gone to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, Microsoft being so Microsoft, they've said absolutely nothing to defend themselves. And they're doing like, no, cause just silence is great. That helps everyone talk about it and make up their own stories. And then next week they're going to do they're doing, what do they call it? I don't know. Basically, they're going to tell us next week what's happening. An update on the state of Xbox or something. So everyone's just going, well, that's it. Xbox is done. No more Xbox.
Well, Microsoft is heavily invested in OpenAI, so whatever they're doing, I'm sure that they've consulted with the best information on what they can do to be better for.
Yeah, I think they want to be like PlayStation. So how PlayStation worked is they're releasing games on PlayStation, then a year later it goes on PC, not on Xbox, on PC. Like Spider-Man, Last of all those games have appeared. God of War appeared on PC, but a year later. So I think they're just going to do that. I don't see why they would kill the console. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, they're making more money on the actual service.
On Game Pass.
Hardware, aren't they?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But you don't want to go and spend. I want to play games. I like playing games, but I'm not going to spend $4,000 on a decent desktop to play games, because that's kind of what they cost over here to get a decent one. Whereas you can buy Xbox of $800 and it will do 4K and 120 hertz and all that. Yeah.
Nice.
So we'll
see. You're on next week.
On next week, yeah. I don't know what happened. We might even know. It's on Tuesday. Every Tuesday, 8 o'clock on Tuesday, NZ time.
Sweet.
We may know by then.
As well?
Sorry?
Is your gamer one starting as well?
No, because we're still missing Simone. So we've kind of it's all in one now. So we do the news, we do what games we've been playing, and we do what games are coming out. And an added bonus is a quiz of the week now as well. We started doing.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Have you checked it to make sure that the quiz answers are correct?
I've decided I'm going to let ChatGPT ask the questions, and I'm going to ask them blank, flat, just ask them, and then next week we'll check the answers, and then we might have a discussion about how wrong they are. Because the first week, what was it? It was some sort of PlayStation Horizon Zero Dawn, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was what Xbox character, blah, 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 and the answer was Horizon Zero Dawn, which is a PlayStation game exclusive.
Yeah.
Yes. So Knives has said in the chat, everything is pink, so Satan is fabulous, and then Among Us.
Among Us was the name of that game, yeah.
Among Us is the name of the game. And no, it wasn't Satan, it was an eldritch entity with pink and purple tentacles.
Yeah. Should pay attention, Knives.
Yes, eldritch entities are way, way cooler.
That's right.
Sweet, and yep, you can find me on the Rando stream every Sunday, and I am looking at putting together a couple of other videos, but it depends on work and time and family commitments and
life.
It's a side project. Life in general. So thank you everybody for watching, and we will see you next week. And the stream is stopped.
Goodbye,
find.
listeners. See you, Chili. Thanks for sticking around.
Sweet. In stream.